It makes me so angry. But I guess my mom's not different. What happened with her? You did say you weren't close. Yeah, that's right. I told you before. Yukari looks down. Well, if you ask me what kind of parent she is, I'd say a terrible one. She wasn't always like that, though. After what happened to Dad, she totally changed. She's probably living with one of her boyfriends somewhere. Honestly, I'd rather not know. They're probably fucking right now. Hey, you know what'd be cool? Changing the subject. Look, you're the only one I told this to, so please don't tell anyone else about it. Yukari opened up to you. Two of you have gotten closer. If it's something that's definitely better in private, I'll call you on my way to work. If that's cool. And yeah, I'm having some shabu shabu I made. Sorry. But I'm not exactly in the mood for karaoke anymore. Let's go back. I'm gonna make a stop at the convenience store, so I'll see you later. You left your car, decided to go back to the dorm. Oh shit, yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to refine that. Mitsuru-senpai and Akihiko-senpai are going to the hospital to see Fuka today. I wonder how she's doing. Oh, by the way, Itsuki-san told me that the antique shop in Paulownia Mall is open now. Imagine Coco cosplaying Jay, Jay cosplaying Coco. I feel like that's hard mode for both of us. I'm really bad at looking like a petite, blue-haired white girl. Maybe we should go and check it out sometime. Oh my god. I'm almost done with my soup too. It's Rocket's Mohawk. I love that song so much. Such a good song. Atlas Sound Team, 10 out of 10. Oh, there you are. We ran into a bit of a snag again. Some of the other investors decided to drop out. Since there are few investors, each person's profits will be even bigger. Do you mind investing a bit more? Just 10,000 yen more, that should be plenty. Are you in? Yep. We gave the man $100, roughly. My foolish little apprentice. Have you not yet realized that you are being deceived? Everything I've said has clearly been suspicious. Ignorance should be a crime. Sure, you have some positive qualities, but if you remain so naive, everyone will take advantage of you. You thirst, you banned. Yep. We worked hard on those alerts. Stick with me and I'll show you how to be a winner. Thank you for shouting out, Kaz. Very well, young lady. If you insist, I'll give you my autograph. It's always a pleasure to meet a fan. Could you be? Sigh. Yes, it's so very difficult being famous. I can hardly go anywhere without being recognized. Fair enough, BP. I'm sure you've seen the home shopping program called Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hove. The well-dressed man handed you a business card. Also... Nope, that was nothing. And thank you, by the way, for the follow as well, Shrix. I appreciate y'all. You've been amazing. It's been great meeting and hanging out with all of y'all. Says President and Executive Producer Tanaka. I'm afraid I cannot return the 40,000 yen you gave me, but I've autographed my business card for you. Suck my nuts. Hold on to that. It'll be worth a pretty penny. Toodaloo. We can stream and I deal with you personally and not in a Kiki Mommy way. Oh, whoa. As Tanaka returned and walked away, his fake smile melted into a look of annoyance. Thank you for the hug, Kez. And thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Shadow. Shadow, now you have the Bongo Pup, and the Bongo Inari, and the Bongo Sheeb. Enjoy the bongos. Just all the cute emotes. Y'all, if you want to, let me know if you want me to do an emote poll. We can like vote on which emotes are where. So most popular will be tier 1, second most popular tier 2, third most popular tier 3, and whatever's like lowest and doesn't fit in the count will be bits emotes, I guess. BP, it's fine. Just make sure you're tuned in if you can. CJ's a great streamer. Then he sat on a nearby bench and began mumbling to himself. That little brat doesn't realize she's in the presence of a star. Should have charged her extra for a private autograph signing. Seems he's mumbling about you. I can hear you. Huh? Oh, what do you want? Quit disturbing me. Shoo. Shoo. Did you overhear me talking to myself? You'll forget it ever happened if you know what's good for you. I belong to a very powerful talent agency. I'm practically a celebrity. I have an image to maintain. Yes! Love it. Don't even think about telling someone he took my money or he called me a little brat. Capiche? Hey, don't even think about telling someone he took my money or he called me a little brat. Capiche? I'll tell everyone. Very funny. Oh my god. Do we bring back our Shelby voice? All the emotes! They're so cute. Love it. I'm going live, Jay. I'll make note of them. Be in Jay's Discord. DM Jay for Discord link or go to their chat, I believe. Very funny. You may be cute, but you're no comedian. President Tanaka's forehead is bleeding with sweat. Close enough. I love that one. That one's not leaving. Silly me, I've let you in on my secret, haven't I? Tee. Don't tell anyone, okay? Please. Please, I'll lick your shoes clean if you want me to. I'll keep it a secret. Seriously, you promise? I'll make you swallow 1,000 needles if you're lying. And now they're... now they're Christopher Walken. Fuck it. A verbal agreement's considered a contract, and I'll sue your pants off if you breach yours. Except if you're not wearing pants, then I'm kinda fucked. I've got your adorable little face etched into my memory. Seems to have taken an interest in you. You've become an acquaintance with President Tanaka. You're terrified. You poop yourself a bit. The executive producer of a TV shopping program. Brand awareness. Fuck, I misspelled it. I think a few of my diva cosplays are there. Dope. Yeah, CJ, actually, if you want to establish the businessman social link of the Devil Arcana. Capitalism's the devil. Knew it. Fucking knew it. Burn it all down, y'all. Let's go. Kidding. Burn nothing down. We're just doing a bit. But to tell you the truth, you might shine with a little polishing. I sense that you're something more than your average pretty girl. Meant for day streams, fair, also cool. What you need in this world is brain. Without brain, you can't climb to the top. As you take my breaks here, be happy to mold your young mind whenever you wish. Like that scene from Ghost. I fucking love that movie. Do you like Ghost? Saying goodbye to President Tanaka, you just had to go back to the dorm. If I like your rules, I'll follow them. People piss me off. People piss me off too. I found that I've become a little more persnickety these days. Like, I found these boundaries where I'm like, where the fuck did this one come from? But I love it. There's a box in the room. It's a delivery you ordered from TV show. Auto Tarakacha and Sappy Jelly. I'm a good girl and will not piss Jay off. Good. Basics. Yeah, honestly, it's going to be basic. Good morning. You might like to know that Yamagashi and Moriyama are healed up well. That's good. Yes. We'll need to invite Yamagashi to the dorm and explain what happened. We could definitely use her help. Basically, pretty much. Are we up to the Kamakura era yet? I guess not. Oh man. We haven't reached the Nara era. Well, let's get through it real quick then. First, the Taika reforms. They happened in the year 645. Just remember that. Huh? What were they about? Oh, nothing important really. Later on in 710, they're the year 710, there's the Haijo Kyo. That wraps it up for the Nara era. You feel tired. Close your eyes. Doze the fuck off. Your conscience drifts away. You close your eyes. You start to feel better. I know social media is deeply hit the anonymity of it all. Is there a timer on any of these? 13. Let's do some quick quests. Games with Gabby Daddy. Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo. Let's take Theo on a date. Go on a date with Theo. Try to behave, joking. I will behave. I trust you, BP. Then, please, lead the way. Iwatodai Station. Theo doesn't seem to want to get on the escalator.
These stairs, they're moving. I've heard of this. It's called an escalator, no? Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have any problem writing something like this, should I?
Despite Theo's words, he isn't budging from where he stands. Seems he can't grasp the timing of it. Escort Theo onto it.
I can't allow you to do that. I'll go on ahead. Please, allow me.
Theo took your hand, and finally decided to get on the escalator.
Oh, this is rather slow.
You both get off safely. That's what they said.
Ha! Child's play.
Theo seems proud for some reason. Iwatodai Strip Mall.
So, this is a strip mall. A lively place indeed. This smell. No, don't tell me.
Whoa! You can figure out our secret ingredient just by its smell? How about it? You want to buy one? It'll make you smile so wide your cheeks will fall.
We need to talk about cheek awareness. It's a tragedy striking the nation. Cheeks are just falling off left and right. And if you donate today, we will work diligently with Gloctopus there to make sure your cheeks stay attached. Aww.
So good as to make one's cheeks fall off? That would be dire indeed.
You've heard of assless chaps. How about cheekless ass?
Think you're taking my will as seriously as you should.
What's a Soul Train?
Well then, I accept your challenge.
In any case, you decided to buy one. You sat alongside Theo and shared the takoyaki.
97 degrees Fahrenheit, and this texture, there's no mistaking it.
It's an octopus.
There is octopus in it. When considering its composition, it could be said to be almost entirely octopus. But using that for cooking, it's apparent now why one's cheeks might fall off. Ugh.
Perfect. I appreciate that, BP. Theo's pinching his cheeks. Which ones? He pinched your cheek as well for some reason. Rude. Get consent first.
Yours seem to be in no danger. Thank goodness.
That hurt.
I'm so sorry, but aren't you exaggerating a bit about the pain involved?
No, my cheek is my weak spot. Theo seems to be sulking a little. Theo evidently received something from the takoyaki cook. Appears to be a takoyaki-shaped cell phone strapped. Was the cook pleased with him?
Isn't this charming?
That's kind of cute. I kind of want that. I wouldn't hate having one.
Would this be considered a souvenir of my time with you?
Yes, it is.
I've acquired something precious to me.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, those are beautiful emotes.
It's your fault, you realize. That's why I won't let you have this.
Theo laughs. You walk around the strip mall with Theo. You strip with Theo. Theo takes you to the mall again so you get clothing.
Thank you for showing me such a delightful time today.
Show me a delightful time tonight and call it even. Just kidding.
And yet it seems there are moments when it passes so quickly. Oh, that car's...
Get out of the way.
You mustn't allow yourself to become so lost in thought. Now, let us go.
Theo, you were the one who was gonna fucking... What? Also, Let's Survive Patty plays here with a rate of 15. Dude, thank you. Jump around, jump around, jump around. Now for a Patty raid, the survivors are here. Thank you for answering my request then. Thank you for showing me around Iwatodai Station. How the heck are you doing? Patty, I swear this thing is my good luck charm, because every time I stream with it, you raid me. Machine called an escalator is very interesting. And grabbing balls. Grabbing all the balls. From the tip. From the tip. I immediately asked to have a place in the development room, but then again, my master refused immediately. It's quite unfortunate, I feel. Still, I was able to experience a new and fascinating taste of your cuisine today. It was a significant day. Oh, big balls? Oh, whoa. I had a sweet friend. Very, very mutual, Patty. In order to keep that memory in my mind, I want to recite the dish we shared. However, by the way, hang tight, everybody, from Patty's raid. A, lurk so we can raid into the horror hype train later. Yep, it's a new thing we're doing. It's like we've been doing it, but it's a thing we've been doing for relatively recently to the last time you raided. Determining how to implement this near octopus flavor. Excuse me, pay no attention to what I just said. Now, as for a word, I've prepared something special. With you, you can now fuse Mpusa. Get that Mbuza. I don't know. I wish I could gain a greater appreciation for what your soul is like. Please take this as your reward. Blue scale. Anything else I can assist you with? Nah. I'm so proud of what I've done to this game. Shell of a man, we go to school. Hunter, are you excited for the remaster? Rather, the port? I've heard now that it's just a port, which has me less hyped. But I'm still relatively hyped. Also, the soundtrack is just... oh, it's so beautiful. Like... in general, I think Persona 3 has, like both FES and this one... have probably some of my favorite just soundtracks in Persona overall. Sort of like a more of a rocky one with like some 90s like hip-hoppy vibe. It's kind of cool. You hear voices inside. Well, what should we do with it? We can't burn it because that would be release harmful chemicals. Maybe we should just throw it away. Would you like to enter? Yes. Oh, hi, C-Pipe. Right, from the junior class. Do you have any interest in this anatomical model? We were about to throw it away. It's old and ugly, and the students think it's creepy. Can't say that I disagree with them either. But if you promise not to make any mischief with it, you can have it. Please, take good care of it. Well, we're about ready to leave, so if you'll excuse us. You obtained an anatomical model. Oddly trusting of a teacher in, like, mid to late 2000s Japan. Oh, and Hunter, you'll appreciate. We're on Avita TV. Oh! It's a lightsaber Naginata, basically. We can put it on if people want to see it. It's really cool. Right? So basically, especially if you're a Persona buff, you'll appreciate the system. Granted, I've heard these aren't the best versions of one of the twos, but P1, P2, both versions. Wait. Both Sin and Punishment. P3, P4. I'm a console player at heart, and love my PC gaming, but it's so nice to have a console that's just like this. I think we're basically set with quests. We have the thing on the 16th to get protein powder from Akihiko, but we can chill. We can chill, and we're gonna go hang out with the Chariot Arcana. For those who don't know, the FMC of Persona 3 has the best social links of the two. Just so happens the interfacing is kind of the worst of the two. It's not horrible, it's just... It was a PlayStation Portable game, so they had to scrap a lot of the better interfacing things from FES for this game. The saddest casualty of it was the cutscenes. In the Discord, we're actually hoping to host a community nights of the movies. We need to get into the summer where we meet the next party member for it not to be spoilers. And it's potentially a cross-community thing. So, it has to be two communities that get there at the same time. You started out while playing tennis. Keep your eyes on the ball. Here goes. You feel the bond between you and Rio growing stronger. After practice ended, you decided to return to the dorm.
What's up, dude?
They're at the hospital again, visiting Fuka. So I guess we're not going anywhere tonight. Man, I wonder when she'll be ready to come along. Hey, don't just assume that she'll be joining us. I hope they're not trying to push her into it. They did give her an evoker. They're like, hey, human, here's gun. Use gun. Let's see if we can visit Drunk Monk or, Tanaka. Tanaka Monk. So, again, perks of max stat. No monk. We are now committed to a Nekomata. Beefy Nekomata build. Like, dem cheeks, dem legs, dem arms, gonna be strong after what we're doing. Lucky Fortune. When you have max stats and no one to visit, you're just, arcade. Let's boost stat. Why? Just because. Got bored. Decided to make beefy personas. What, you don't do that when you're bored? Get good. Kidding, by the way. I don't use the phrase, but still. You receive a text message. It's from Akihiko. Fuka's being released from the hospital. Oh my god, the quotation things kill me in this game, by the way. It's supposed to be the quotation mark before the period every time, and this is a typo that is basically consistent throughout every experience where there's quotation marks at the end of a sentence, and I just will point that out for the one time this stream. We'll talk to her this evening. Come to the commander as soon as you can get back. That was 3 in a row. That was 3 in a row. Let's talk to Junpei. Hey, you on your way home? Sounds like Junpei wants to walk back to the dorm with you. Since you have the magician persona at Nekomata, you might be able to get even closer. Spend some time after school with Junpei? Fuck no, kidding. Junpei's fine. He gets better. Oh really? Let's stop by somewhere. Junpei seems happy. Iwatore Strip Mall. Hagakure Ramen. Seems Junpei is going to treat you to a meal. You okay with the special? If you want, they can put an extra egg on top. Come on, eat up. Junpei is awful generous. Thanks for the food. Yeah, take right in. Junpei seems happy for some reason. You look like you're always in high spirits like all. You look like you're in high spirits like always. Close enough. Junpei seems relieved for some reason. Were you worried about me? Yeah. Does that mean you know about it too? What is he talking about? You said ask him about it. Oh, well, Junpei seems hesitant to speak. Well, so you haven't heard. Guess I shouldn't have brought it up. Okay, I'll tell you. Don't get mad at me, okay? Supposedly there's these photos of you going around. They aren't weird pictures or anything. They're of you in your gym clothes. There are other girls in them too, but you're right up in the center, so I think whoever takes the pictures was aiming specifically at you. Whose ass do we have to kick? That's disturbing. Yes, seriously. I mean, school's a public place, but it's kind of like peeping on you. One of the guys in a different class found it. Came over to me and was like, isn't this the girl in your dorm? I took that copy of it away from him, but the original's still out there. Junpei looks troubled. Still, you must really be popular. This kind of thing isn't normal. Junpei! He has the worst take after being pretty right about a thing. Junpei was like based for like a minute, and then he's like, "Nope, gotta fuck up fast." I wonder if I'll be in danger. If I'll be in danger of having a photo of me taken with you. Have to find out who wasn't kick his ass if it happens. But seriously, be careful, all right? Junpei seems genuinely concerned about you. Junpei is so weird and don't. I can't. Like, he tire screeched twice in my brain in the last 2 minutes. You feel like your bond with Junpei has grown a little stronger, unfortunately. Junpei's so weird. I agree, though. That is just Junpei. It's just... God. What? Your power of magician or con persona has grown. Now, how to go about retrieving that picture? Well, I'll think about it. Don't let it bother you too much. But man, photos. What in the world would anyone use that for? Oh no, never mind. Haha. You and Junpei talk for a while before heading back together. The dormitory command room. Chairman and Fuka are sitting along with the others. Color has returned to Fuka's face since her ordeal.
You're Fuka Yamagishi, right?
Yes.
She looks surprised.
There's no need to be nervous. Why don't you have a seat?
Oh, thank you.
I agree, though, Hunter.
You did an excellent job uncovering the truth. I also wanted to let you know the three girls have all regained consciousness.
What a relief.
From what I understand, they each came to school around midnight and waited for the security guard to leave. They were attacked by shadows near the gate as the dark hour began. However, the facts became twisted because of rumors concerning a ghost story.
I knew right from the beginning that it wasn't a ghost. It's all my fault. Are you kidding? You were the victim.
That's very Fuka.
But I made so many people worry. Hey, don't think like that.
We could have lost that fight if you weren't there. You saved our
Based.
lives. You should feel good about yourself. You have a special power that you can use to help others.
A special power?
We
A
call it
persona.
Persona. You could be a tremendous help to us. Will you lend us your strength?
Honestly, Fuka's ability is cool, and
Are you
I
asking me to join you?
I don't know if P2 had navigators, but I do like that P3, 4, 5 have like the same navigator arc of like, oh hey, we start with one navigator and then like early in game early to mid game we get you the next one.
That's correct.
Mitsuru senpai.
I think you'd make a good addition to the team, too.
Akihiko senpai.
Fuka just got very excited at the scene.
We're not trying to pressure
I don't know,
you,
it's Akihiko.
so if you
Who
need
wouldn't be
some time to think
surprised?
about it, I'll do it. I'll help you. Are you sure? If you join, you'll have to live here. That's fine. I'd rather live here than at home anyway.
If you joined, you'd have to live here in a really, really nice dorm away from your parents with people your age.
We really appreciate this. We'll have the school talk to your parents to resolve any issues.
Thank you.
It's not a hard sell.
Wait a minute. Aren't we dragging her into this a bit fast? It's okay, really. I mean, it'll be nice to have two other girls in my grade around too. Huh?
Let's be friends.
Thanks. If there's ever anything you don't understand, feel free to ask us.
I'm gonna grab a piece of chocolate real quick. Hang tight, Chad. I'm craving because so there's this cherry almond chocolate that I really like. There's a small chance you will die. Yeah, you're mildly in danger. You're a navigator, so you're like mostly out of the range of danger, but maybe not perfectly. Also, Akihiko broke his arm during a shadow fight. And you're a frail, small teenage girl who, I don't know, might be a bad time.
Now then, those special shadows.
I like where your head's at, Hunter.
We still don't know where they're coming from, but Akihiko is right about one thing.
Akihiko's right about one thing. He is dead sexy.
Appearances seem to coincide with the full moon. We'll take that into consideration from now on.
So they're kind of like werewolves then, huh?
Fucking Junpei.
It's a big advantage for us to know when to expect them.
Fuck's wrong with you, boy? My God. I love it. It's so stupid. It's just so funny.
Now, on the day day of the fight, we'll be ready to get in the ring.
Akihiko is at full mast right now. Like, his boxing glove could cut glass right now with how excited he is. That or I off-stream play some P3 with the Discord, but I don't know, I'm debating. Maybe a horror game. Seems to deduce the pattern of the appearance of the gigantic shadows. Seems you need to be wary of the coming full moon from now on. Gonna lurk so and eat some food. Ooh, okay, but on the one condition, Hunter, you have to tell me what you're eating. That's okay. I just if you want to share, please do. I'm curious. And yeah, please enjoy your lurk. Please enjoy your food. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for rating, honestly, as well. Pizza. Ooh. I live in New Jersey, so we're right by New York, and pizza be banging up here. So based, absolutely based. Love good pizza. Talk to Tanaka. Talk to Tanaka. My, you're enthusiastic. Tanaka seems pleased. My schedule is so packed that I don't even have time to breathe. I don't usually deal with your average Joe, you know. If your dormant potential turns out to be a mistake in my judgment, it's an instant goodbye to you. If your doormat potential, fucking. All right, let's add a new word to our vocabulary today. Repeat after me. Placebo. The stress is on the middle syllable. Placebo. Splendid. It's so charming how you say it. President Tanaka seems pleased. A placebo is a pretend pill. Basically, it's a medicine to ease your mind. Also known as drugs. Lots and lots of drugs. It's a miracle breakthrough that will make you feel fabulous. Enjoy a relaxing drive while taking in the beautiful scenery. Our incredible supplement will help you get the most out of life. These are part of our unique line of products. Is that legal? Oh yes, of course. I'm free to sell them as I please. President Tanaka seems impressed with himself. We might not be providing tangible benefits, but we do provide peace of mind. People will pay handsomely for that, you know. Doesn't mean it's legal. Take emergency supplies, for example. People feel safe just because they have them. But it's merely a false sense of security. I love those adverts on YouTube. Anyone who gets them, like, welcome to Patriot Emergency Supply. This food will keep you alive for 3 months if the apocalypse happens, but you'll probably be dead before you can eat it. So hit me up on Discord. We'll talk. Get some sleep, though. It's merely a false insecurity. That's it for today's lesson. You can pay me back when you make your first million. You received somewhat questionable advice from President Tanaka. You feel like you understand him a little bit better now. You now know how to do crime. Rank up. Rank 2 for businessman devil. Ooh woo. Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you? If you get back on your word, I'll upload your picture on an internet dating site for former prison inmates. Dude, fuck you! And, by the way, not for the reason you might think. But, so yeah, it's fucked up to post the image of a minor. They're in high school, right? Image of a minor on a dating website for former prison inmates. Kind of fucked up. B, what's wrong with being a former prison inmate? They're reformed. They deserve to be treated like people. Just, that's... I'm not surprised he's a dick, though. It's Tanaka. God damn. It's cold. President Tanaka left. President Tanaka was an asshole. Let's see. Morning. Hey, C-Pie. What do you think about Fuka? She's cute. That's not what I meant. Doesn't it seem like she was kind of forced into joining us? I hope she's okay. They made Yukari kind of based in this game. Like, they improved her writing much more. Gekukan High School 2E.
Hey, did you hear? Ikota's in hot water.
Really? What'd he do?
I don't know, but it must be serious. Sexual harassment, maybe.
Is that?
Oh, I can totally see that. Good morning.
Hey, look. It's the ghost girl.
You're a ghost girl.
She could hear you. Fuka, you in here?
We don't want the ghost girl to hear us.
I heard you started living in the dorms. Yeah. You seem so depressed. Let me know if you need
That's just this
someone to
game.
talk to.
Everyone's depressed in this game.
You could probably use a friend, huh?
Hey, Fuka, I know we're in front of the entire class, but you don't have any friends, right? Can we be friends?
Murayama-san. Oh, come on. Just call me Natsuki. Thank you.
I do love their overall relationship if you watch the movies, which you can in the Discord. Finally time for lunch. Oh, Senpai, we have practice today. Will you be coming? Yes, but I mean, what? It'll probably be the two of us there, though. I'll be plan on going. I be plan on going. It's fine to lie in this one, I think. We're going with Yukari today. But that's fine. Let's talk to Yukari. Hey, Senpai, are you by yourself? We should walk home together. Yukari's invited you out. Since you have Pixie, you might even be able to get closer. Would you like to spend some time with her? Accept the offer. Cool. Want to stop somewhere on the way home? Paulownia Mall, Shanghai Cafe. Chagall? Ha, what happened to them? And then? You hung out with Yukari for a while. Your bond between you seems to be growing. It's getting dark out. You decided to go back to the dorm. Then...
Accepted.
They're getting Fuka's room ready on the 3rd floor. No guys allowed. It's cool though. I'm just glad she's coming. She'll be here tomorrow, you know? Dance. Gonna put you in a trance. Turn your body to the body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody. Said, hey, you're at the fire that burned desire. How do I know this shit? I just love the song. It's too funny. Okay, Drunk Monk. Oh, it's you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. We spent some time with Mutatsu. Hakuna Mutatsu. What a wonderful phrase. I was just thinking you might show up, and here you are. Why don't you... Don't get me wrong, kid. It's not like I was looking forward to seeing you or anything. Still, your skin's shiny. What do you put in it? It's damn bright. Worse, in terms of brightness, my head won't lose. But why don't you give it a try, the bald look? I always wanted to try that. I like the air Anastasia, kid. Looks like you get 20% of what I'm saying. Mutatsu seems amused. Mutatsu seems amused. I'm not talking about fashion here. I'm saying you'd be better off without your hair. Give it to me. Oh, sure, you're young and good looking now, but just wait. I mean, just look at me. I'm old and ugly. My cheeks sag from the like a damn bulldog's. And I'm not talking about my face. That's life, kid. People get old. Someday you'll just be just as old as me. You'll look in the mirror and think, those were the days. My cheeks. Here's a little trick so you don't lose hope of the future. Just don't expect nothing simple, eh? And that way you won't ever be disappointed. You're gonna turn into bones one day, so why bother with it all now? Fuck it, right? Am I right? If you weren't so wet behind the ears, we could have had more of an adult conversation. I need an adult. Wish you could have been 10 years older when I met you. Kindly fuck off. Don't hit on like the 16-year-old. You felt Mutatsu's twisted kindness. Kinded twistness. You're said Mutatsu much better. He's a creep! I mean, you said 10 years older, but still, it's like very suggestive of like, if you were 18, oh, I'd be tapping that ass. Like, no, you wouldn't. No. Well, that's all my talking putting you to sleep. Well, can't sleep here, kid. Go home. You decided to go back to the dorm and not think about it. Your room. You sense someone's presence.
You've prevailed yet again.
Hi, creepy child.
Do you remember what I said before?
No, I was too worried about you being creepy.
About everything coming to an end? Well, I recalled something else.
The joke's too easy.
I'm sure that the end is inevitable. But it's funny.
Fair.
It doesn't seem so certain considering the vast potential within you.
Have you considered the vast potential of D's? Yes, you are, in fact, being given a D's nuts joke. Or you can't
As a matter
reply,
of fact,
mysterious
your
boy.
power seems to have changed quite a bit.
Oh, I'm lurking while packing now. Aw, yay. Hopefully I can keep you smiling and laughing, Kez, because packing be stressy.
Hey, if you don't mind,
Love D's nuts.
can I be your friend?
Hey, look, a good D's nuts joke just hits, right? Like, just the right amount of salt on them. Just keeps you satisfied.
I'm very curious about you. Is that okay?
Tell me your name
Name?
first.
Oh, I see. I need a name.
I know just the name for you. First name D's. Last
My
name,
name is Pharos.
close enough. These nuts are always satisfying. Hey, look. Especially when you need that salt kick, you know, and just a little bit of flavor. Just good handful of D's. D's nuts.
You may call me that if you wish.
I'm gonna call you D's. I think we named him our Hatoful boyfriend protagonist D's nuts, and that was fucking hilarious. That ended up being great. I like the lima bean flavor, ligma flavor. Yeah, ligma nuts is a good nut flavor. It's really underrated, you know. Everyone's like, look, we want plain D's, but have you ever thought about ligma? Because ligma nuts is pretty good. Blah blah blah. Persona Arcana, Death Arcana, Persona. Kaz, you're gonna get along swimmingly here. I love it. You established the socially mysterious boy of the D's Nuts Arcana. You heard the XP bonus when fusing personas of Death Arcana. What up, Psych? Thank you for stretch.
So I'll go now.
How you doing, friend? Psych is a fellow super streamer in that community now too, and just general friend, wonderful human. Vibed out with Psych on their Bidoof stream, which was amazing. If you ever want to see someone Bidoof D's nuts, have you ever want to see someone beat the Elite Four in Shining Pearl? With just a Bidoof. There's a VOD for that. It's at Psych's channel. You should go there. Doing swell. How about you? Doing amazing. Not as amazing as you with that Bidoof run, dude. Yeah, I'm chilling. We're gonna head to work in about like 22 minutes. So we're gonna raid into the horror hype train. But we're gonna be back potentially later for more P3. Or the Bidoof run's so fun. It's so good. I'm impressed. Oh, how's Dead Space? I missed it. I wish I was there. Love Dead Space though. I love Dead Space so much. It's one of my favorite survival horror games.
I'm already looking forward to our next meeting. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna ignore the tone on that. Pharos disappeared. Pharos D's. Good morning, tartar sauce. Yamagishi will be living in the dorm with us. Starting tonight, she'll be providing us with support during battle. So I can now rejoin the front line. Good, you're reliable. Yes, you can depend on me. Fuck Junpei. Mitsuru joins. Junpei's just like, aww. Having later tonight, just have the name up. What time? Love P3. Psych, have you seen my builds in this game? My personas? Even though I'm a bit out of practice, I'll soon return to my prior form. Perfect. I should be home by then. Post it in the server. I love Mitsuru in any of her forms. I'm such a Mitsuru shrimp, but I love her. She's a queen. So... unless it's story. So I kind of felt like I needed to. Oh, hi. Are we going to play today? Seems Mako wants to play with you. Would you like to spend some time with her? Spend time with her. What should we do? Mako seems happy. And y'all, check out Psych. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, so Psych will be live at 10 p.m. I might be roughly... I might just go to your channel and hang out there instead of going live. because watching you play Dead Space is going to be an absolute blast. But yeah, anyone wants to hang out there, please do. I will be there when I get home from work later. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I just want to vibe out. So we're going to be there hanging out after I go to work, after I end stream in a little bit. Stay for the lurks, and stay for the raid, because we're going to go into the Horror Hype Train any streams this week while it's going. And when Horror Hype Train is over, we will be raiding the friends more. Just trying to make sure I show my thanks by contributing to the train. Anytime, dude. It's going to be a fucking blast. I love Dead Space. Also known as air conditioning mechanic nightmare mode. The vents are lava. Lava is the vents. Everything is lava in the vents. Next, well, you can pick this time. As you spend time with Maiko, you feel yourself growing closer to her. You feel your relationship will go stronger soon. It's getting late. You decided to return to the dormitory. Your cell phone is ringing. Hello, this is Theodore. I sense intense power deep within Tartarus. Seems a path was blocked is now open. Please be careful. Have a nice day. The call ended. And no, of course, dude.
Hi, how was your day?
Since I'll be substituting for Mitsuru-senpai from now on, just tell me if you want to go to Tartarus. I'll do my best. The 13th, we were worried about the 16th. Devil... There we go, better song. But that's the other song's fine too. Jack Frost. Jack Frost all. Okay, we need 3 of these. Just one more and I think we should be fine. Cool, let's talk to the creepy old man. Aw, Shawl. I'm free at the moment. If so, I can teach you how to Dougie. It's a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course. Seems President Tanaka wants to talk to you. Oh yeah, he's doing an Italian gangstery thing. They talk to President Tanaka tonight. Talk to him. My, you're enthusiastic. It's Christopher Walken. It's a Christopher Walken impression at this point. Today, I'll tell you a funny story. You know, these days, even a first grader knows how to buy stocks online. I am. That's the spirit. Just go to fucking Robinhood. Go fuck yourself, and then go take some stocks and then shove them up your ass. If you put all your money in the banks, your modest gains will be offset by outrageous fees. Don't let your fear of bankruptcy dissuade you. Fuck it. We all die eventually. Have no money. You have to be aggressive in the management of your assets. That's the side of my house for tomorrow because I'm going to rent out rooms in my house and letting agency come around to take pictures of the ad. That's amazing, Shawl. I love that for you. That means money for Deshal, which means money for... Not me. Kidding. They're just... Stupid. Oh, so stupid. But no, seriously, I love that for you. Being able to make some money by renting rooms is going to be really cool. I think you're going to like... You're great. You're going to be a great land human. As opposed to air human. But my house is still so messy. You got this. Shawl. It's all love, friend. Go clean. Don't type. Type after you're done cleaning. That's your reward. And how's this? When you're done cleaning, type in chat that when you're done. It's just to handle bills, honestly. That's fine. That's still dope. It's really cool, and I love that for you. When you're done cleaning, song request. If it's within 11 minutes-ish. So, you get a song request anyway, but go clean for the next 11 minutes, okay? Promise? You can type in chat to say okay. But after that, go clean. Probably be in like 3 hours. Still. Okay, dope. Go kick ass. You have 10 minutes now. Stop podcasting. Nah, I love you, dude. Proud of you. Yeah, you have to be aggressive in your asset management of your assets. President Tanaka seems excited. My company just went public. It's called D's. Sorry, I'm not gonna milk that joke dry. Since our sales have been skyrocketing, we decided to sell shares, and guess what? They fucked themselves. The number of stockholders skyrocketed too. It's like airplanes and night skies and shooting stars. I could really use a fucking $1 million right now. Listen, this is the funny part. The majority of our shareholders are also our customers. They keep buying more of our products, so of course the stock will rise. Isn't that hysterical? You should learn to appreciate the irony, don't you think? Thinking of offering you a job, so you should come up with some stories of your own. You listen to President Tanaka passionately shares his advice. You feel like you understand him a little better now. You feel like your sense of managing your money is somehow worse. You ranked up to level 3 in bad money management. Businessman Social Link level 3 has been achieved. Persona's level devil arcana grow kana. Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you? If you go back on your word, I'll find where you live and ring the doorbell every night at midnight and be like, you got 5 days to live. Ooh woo. Sunday the 14th, I'm still watching you woo. No school today. It is a Sunday. So, Junpei can shove it up his ass. And we're gonna go buy stuff from the TV. Honestly, all jokes aside, right? Like, I love late game Junpei. We'll talk about that when we're in late game, though. Here comes Tanaka over there, waves to you. The home shopping show is evidently about to start. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the home shopping show. Tanaka's amazing commodities. Grant of your desires. I'm your host and genie, Tanaka, with a live presentation of my amazing commodities. We'll show you great items at unbelievable prices. Oh, you won't believe, you won't want to touch that dial. Let's bring out the item of the day. It is Beast leggings. We took a fucking cow. We fucking killed it. We made leggings out of it. Fucking buy them. Functional and fashionable. Oh my goodness. I can't believe its wonderfulness. But wait, there's more. We'll throw in 3 emeralds for only 49,000 yen. Shit. 4,900 with 80 yen added on it. I can't do math. Seems like they're selling beast leggings for 49.80 yen. You have over 4 million yen. Buy it? Yes. You bought beast leggings for almost 5,000 yen. That's it for today. We're all sold out. Sorry, folks. See you next Sunday. Same Tanaka time. Same Tanaka channel. Catch song starts up again. Here comes Tanaka. Over the areas to you. Ha 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 ha. Let's go to... It's the 14th. Let's go to town. Let's go to the shrine. We don't really need any of these cards at this point. We are just doing it to an art shrine. Join hands. Yes. And if no monk, then we stat boost Nekomata. We got monk though. Oh, it's you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. We spent some time with Mutatsu. Oh, what a strange kid. Polonimal escapade. They say men are about courage and women are about charm, but I think it's the other way around. Well, if you're attractive enough, anyone would open up to you, though. As you spend time with Mutatsu, the strong between you is bonder. You feel like your relationship will stronger soon. It's getting late. You decide to go back to your dorm. I'm partially not fucking that up intentionally, and partially fucking it up intentionally. I can't tell which is which sometimes. Morning. So I guess it's true that there are fewer cases of apathy syndrome occur after each of our missions. But then that changes again as we get closer to the next full moon. By the way, what do you think of Mitsuru Senpai? In what way? Yikes, that's not what I meant. Don't you think she sort of pushed Fuka into joining? Yeah, I know it's nice to have her around, but in battle, but it just feels wrong. Shal, T-minus 4 minutes till your song request. Our language can be very complex. Now then, Junpei's looking shifty. What about you, Senpai? Fill in the blank with the appropriate conjunction. It rained all last week. Blank. It'll rain again today. And That's absolutely correct. You'd make a great composition teacher someday, Seepai. You wouldn't use but to compare two situations that are identical and probably isn't a conjunction. So, and is the way to go. You give the correct answer. Your charm is increased. Class is ended for today. 15th. Let's go to... Oh, police station has Mitsuru things. So, let's get them. For way too long. Vienna, I would say like definitely play them in that order if you want. There's not super canonical linkage. There's more self-referential or internal referential between 3, 4, 5. And I know maybe 1 and 2 are probably more referential to each other to some extent. At that point, you're basically just playing Shin Megami Tensei, though. You're right, Rack.
Yeah, like they didn't get a feel for what they wanted to do or how they wanted to break away. They knew they wanted a new IP, but they didn't know how to kind of go about it. So like the whole thing about how you move forward in the story and how your characters act are very set in stone, which is close to the Shin Megami series.
Yeah. I mean, at that point too, you can even play like SMT3. I like Nocturne, the remaster. It's not
Nocturne, I think, is good.
It's nice. It's quality of life to like something that's a really good, iconic SMT game at least. He joined Akiko on his training and ran here with him. Gasp, gasp. Let's take a short break. Some of these are voiced, some of these aren't. Actually, most of these aren't. It has to be main story. It's starting to pick up. It's actually a blessing after working up a good sweat. Why did you work out in a sweater vest? It's actually a blessing after working up a good sweat. Feels nice. I usually train in the club room or alone in my room at the dorm. Train. Destroy the skies and pixies. Yes. I love Mega Pixie. Yes, dreams rack. Or my own at the dorm. I'll train with you if you want. It'd be nice to have a running partner. But if you join me, we're going to do more than just run every day, okay? Akihiko laughs. Why did Akihiko's thing suddenly become, like, super suggestive, but wasn't intended to be? I not only have to face unlock my camera, I'm also just... What? That's amazing! Akiko laughs after talking about fucking, basically. In any case, should have changed it to my workout gear. Thought this would just be a light run for fun, but I'm drenched in sweat. Don't catch a cold. This is nothing. I'll be fine. Achoo! I said I'll be fine. Akiko seems embarrassed after he sneezed and then just had a conversation with himself. Hey, want to try that before we head back? Akiko points at the horizontal bar. Atlas, you know what you did. You can't do a back hip circle, can you? Yes, I can. Good night, Kaz. Sweet dreams. All the hugs. Whoa, that's amazing. You'll have to show me sometime. When you're not wearing a skirt, that is. Writers. Context framing is a thing. I'm going to wheeze through this in my brain. Saying someone is not wearing a piece of clothing doesn't suggest they're wearing a different piece of clothing. I'm just filling up their texting app on PC. It's fine. So, here's an idea. You could say, well, when you're wearing pants, instead of when you're not wearing a skirt. Sounds more like Akihiko wants us to address, which, again, I wouldn't mind obliging. Akihiko's hot, but we're here for this. Well, my god. It's kind of amazing. I love this. I love this. Akihiko seems a little embarrassed because he realizes phrasing. Can you at least sit up here? Here. Pulls you up to get a seat on the bar. It's a little scary because you're finding it hard to balance on it. This takes me back. Reminds me of when I was a kid. Akihiko falls silent and looks off in the distance. I need to get stronger. If I don't get stronger, I won't be able to save anything. Akihiko mutters as if to himself. You feel like you understand Akihiko a little better now. Proud to create personas of the Star Arcana has grown. We should get going. We're sweating today? Make sure you take a bath today so you don't catch a cold. Aki, god damn it. You and Akihiko went to the dorm together. Where you both live. Where you both...
Oh, hey!
I mean, what? Print Club! Let's go to Tartarus tonight. Next moon's still a ways away, but the shadows are still getting stronger. Besides, I need to train Polydeuces... Words it hard. Polydeuces? So what do you say? I say, so dance. Gonna put you in a trance. Let's go to town map. Neko, good. Punching bag. Just gonna... So basically, New Game Plus, you don't really have a lot of night personas and, sorry, social links. There's a couple. Once those are spent, you can basically spend your nights however. Usually they're used for grinding stats. But, now that my stats are full, I can actually use my nights to grind up persona stats for fun. Oh, tartar sauce. I have something to tell you. From now on, you'll be able to go to Tartarus without me. I don't want to, though. We need Mitsuru. If Yamagishi's present... If Yamagishi's present, you can go to Tartarus. But if neither Akihiko nor myself is present, I told her not to let you go. I'm worried something may happen, so please keep that in mind. We don't go to Tartarus much in this run now. Finally time for lunch. Yo. Kinda feels weird running into you in the hall like this. Hey, you free today? Want to go somewhere? We're in the same class. If I'm not busy. Okay, just tell me after school if you do. Seems like Junpei doesn't have much to do after school. Oh, Senpai, great timing. If you're free later, why don't we hang out? Not sure if I have time. Like I said, only if you're free. Well, let's just get through the rest of the day. Seems like Yukari doesn't have much to do after school. Maybe you should spend some time with her. Lunch break's almost over. Guide says magician. And the next thing is at night in the dorm, so that's cool. Hey, you on your way home? Seems like Jupiter wants to walk back to the dorm with you. Since you have the magician in persona Nekomata, you might be able to... The quotation marks bother me. You might be able to become even closer. Spend some time after school with Junpei. Meet with Junpei. Oh, really? Stop by somewhere. Junpei seems happy. You went outside with Junpei. I keep getting this feeling that everything's so peaceful at school. Everyone seems to be having fun, but they don't know what's going on. It doesn't make a difference or anything, but just like, I feel like this wall between us and them. Like, who knows which and which... Note to self, don't choke when tired. Fine, but who knows which is which and which is them. I forgot the Pink Floyd lyrics. It's okay, because I don't really talk about serious stuff with them. Just want to go eat something. Hey, it's Junpei. You going home? Classmate Kenji can wait to talk to Junpei. Oh, sorry. Didn't notice you, Senpai-san. Oh, that's how it is. You should have told me. It's nothing like that. We live in the same dorm, so hey, why are you getting your phone? Senpai-san, mind if we take a picture together? Why?
My sister keeps bugging me for pictures from school, but all I have are guys. What'll she say if I don't show her at least one picture of me with a girl? But still, a picture? Wait, could it be... Is it you? Yep. Wait, what? I'm gonna tell you this as a friend. Got it? Peeping on girls is a crime. Who's peeping? I just asked Senpai-san if that was okay. Not just now. PE. Pictures. The ones going around. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know anything. Oh, right. You're only into older women. That's right. At least I'm proud of who I am. So what's this about? Are there pictures of her going around? Wouldn't the photography club be your best bunch of suspects? The photography club... the photography club. Totally forgot about them. Alright. We'll go check it out. Thanks, Kenji. Make sure you smack him for me, too. Why? You decided to go to the photography club and fuck people up. Gekkoukan High Photography Club. This message in the beam. Y'all know how it is. The distinctly sour smell of the dark room wafts around. The other club members are out right now. What do you need to ask about? Supposedly there's a photo going around. You know anything about it? Going around? What photo is it? It's a picture of... picture of me. Huh? I don't know anything about that. I know all the films made by the club members get developed here. I don't remember seeing anything like that. Oh, you mean someone was being a peeping Tom? That's why you're here. You sure you don't want to join the club? Oh well, that's not me. That's AFS social link. It's weird. A lot of school social links, but not a lot of friends social links. It's... The story just does things. It's interesting. There's also none of our members would do such a thing. But that's... I know, people would love the art of photography and never stoop so low. I can tell you, none of my people have done it. What do you think, Senpai? Can we trust him? Junpei asked you quietly. Let's not get him in trouble. Wow, thanks. Seems they heard you. I'll ask all the club members too, just in case. I'll get everyone with digital cameras to show me their data too. Sorry, but that's pretty much all I can do to help. I know it must be rough. President seems kind. Seems that there's nothing more that you can ask about here. Also, if they're doing it, they're not going to admit it. Especially if they're like a high schooler, like... In any case, you went back outside of Junpei. You know, we haven't made any progress at all. I guess we'll just have to go about this in a more direct way. I'll keep asking my guy friends again, too. Wait right here. I'm counting on you. No prob. Leave it to me. It sucked to have your social like everyone but something like that. How dare you be in gym clothes in gym class, right? That's like weird though. I don't like that peeping thing. Again, ace, so I don't presume that's a straight person thing either though. Like a full-on, full energy head straight thing, you know? Junpei seems to be fired up. Junpei seems to be genuinely concerned about you. You feel the bond between you and Junpei has gone stronger. This is unfortunate, but it's a social link. Rank 6. Ranku up. Oh, Queet. I combined cute and sweet in my head, and it became Queet. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not going to spread the rumor around even more. Well, let's just go back for today. Go back to the dorm with Junpei. Words are hard. Words it hard. Hey. Oh hey. Oh hey. Oh hey. You want some protein? You're gonna start bodybuilding, eh? Well, have some leftover stuff for beginners from back in the day. Hold on. That's probably expired. Don't consume old protein powder. Here you go. This is the AmaPro blend. It's specifically formulated for guys who are just starting out. Named Amateur Protein. From back in the day. Protein powder. That's a food substance. No. Because this is going to go on YouTube too. Comment if, like, what? I'm pretty sure that's not okay. I'm pretty sure that's not safe. Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you today? Check requests. Seems you've completed a request. One moment, please, while I check. Must be the brand of protein specifically designed for it. This must be the brand of protein specifically designed for amateur athletes. So this type of protein does exist. That name protein doesn't have anything to do with professionals. I see. Thank you very much. I'm sure this is valuable, so please take it back with you. As a result of this request, my master has ordered me to drink an entire bottle of protein in one go. Please do not be surprised if my muscles have doubled in size by the next time you visit the Velvet Room. Please take this as your reward. Obtain Blade Fist. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Alright, we're back. Pardon. Let's go talk to Devil. Senor Tanaka. Oh, it's you, Senpai. Are you free at the moment? So I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course. Seems Tanaka wants to talk to you. Would you like to talk to President Tanaka tonight? I didn't fuck that up, yay. Talk to him. My, you're enthusiastic. President Tanaka seems pleased. Today's lesson is called The Smaller the Dog, the Louder Its Bark. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be able to see through people's bathing suits at the beach? What? I have! You have a pretty face, but inside you're a middle-aged man. Can you use that angle in a campaign? A girl who can talk with the middle-aged. It won't last long. President Tanaka's nodding. I'm a monster. Our company has introduced a special filter for digital cameras. Simply attach it to a camera and voila, start peeping. We've been advertising it in adult magazines. Our ad slogan is, undress them with your camera eye. It's been selling like hotcakes. In fact, it's our #1 seller. Unfortunately, customers have been complaining that it doesn't work. I told my employees to just ignore them. Nowhere does it guarantee that you'll be able to see anything. My guy. And it's not like anyone would actually admit they bought one. By the way, try to cut back on the donuts and cupcakes. I have an idea for an ad campaign. Oh, go fuck yourself, buddy. Go, And keep playing around at night. Keep playing around at night to a minimum. The innocent look may be old, but being viewed as promiscuous is still a minus for your image. Oh my god. Oh, fucking... It hurts. It fucking hurts. Shot through the heart. Because of this bullshit. Tanaka, you give middle-aged men a bad name. You act in front of the man you want, right? You need to do the same for the customers in front of the TV. You listen to the President Tanaka. You listen to President Tanaka share his advice. You feel like you understand him a little better now. He's a creep. Again, you just know this better now. I forgot how creepy he is. It's only been like a week, and I forgot how creepy he is. Devil Persona power, yay. I've been keeping your promise, and you didn't tell anyone, did you? If you go back on your word, it won't be my fault if you get a lot of pizzas delivered to you. Dude, that would do me a favor. I fucking love pizza. Seriously? Come on. Do it. I dare you. I fucking dare you. President Tanaka left. Oh, glory. Oh, glorious stupidity. Alright, let's get started. Hellas or Iran Asinomus. Well, I need to start somewhere. Rome wasn't built in a day. Same goes for magic. It's important to learn the basics. So today I'll tell you the origins of magic. It's a card game. Long, long ago, at the dawn of civilization, man created primitive religions. Animalism, totemism, and shamanism all fall into this category. You learned them in world history, right? The last one, shamanism, is important to the origins of magic. Shamans would fall into a trance state and act as the intermediary between the worlds, but it counts as magic, where humans can have the power of gods and spirits in their own hands. The shaman-style magical tradition would later be embraced by witches. Take the common European witch as an example. People today think that witches derive their power from contracts with the devil, but that's just the image that Christianity imposed on them. Timing on that, impeccable. Oh my, I'm good. I'm good, I promise. Right, back to recording. My brain. Witches' predecessors were more like maidens serving the gods. They were the maidens of the 2 fingers and the 3 fingers. It's pretty epic. It's Elden Ring. Play Elden Ring. play Elden Ring. It was through prayer to those gods that they earned their powers. They learned to control their magic without losing consciousness during their trance states. That's how they originally awoke to magic. Originally, Europe was full of religions that worshipped a slew of various gods. They were generally called paganism. As for your information, the celebrations for Christmas and Halloween have pagan backgrounds. Based. Are you still listening? No trance states now. I'll give you a little test to see if you're paying attention. Get it wrong and your afterlife won't be pleasant. Palaz Iron as Nomus. We should have picked. Alright, Sipai, I asked thee, what formed the origins of magic? Shamanism. Very good. They'll be born to the next life as a human again. Now then, paganism and Christianity have tighter connections to one another than you'd think. As the Roman emperors grew stronger, so did the population of Christians in the empire. As the Roman Empire grew stronger, so did the population of Christians in the empire. At first, each religion carried its own worship separately, but you gave the correct answer. They just moved on from the point. Beautiful. Also, making sure. Time. Da, da, da. I'm gonna bring the game audio down just a hair. It's not overly loud from the visuals, but I know that it's receptive. Cool. So this is the 17th. We could visit the Inari. There's really nothing worthwhile that we can copy. It's fine. Let's go to the classroom hallway because we can spend time with tennis. And I like tennis. Rio is really nice. Oh, hey. Yeah, it's club time. Let's go. Since you have the Chariot Persona check Chimera, you might be able to come even closer. Go to practice after school? Go to practice after school. Yeah, let's do this. Rio seems relieved. Gekukun High Field. Rio's standing alone in the corner. What's wrong? Oh, Sipai. Nothing. Nothing's wrong, but I can't get myself to move, and... Rio looks like she's about to cry. She doesn't seem like her usual self. You decide to ask her what's wrong. I was walking past the spare room a moment ago and I heard Kenji's voice. But I heard Miss Kano too. They seem to be getting along great. Rio mumbles quietly. Do you think they're gonna date each other? It can't work out. They're a teacher and student, there's no way. He's such an idiot. He's just being toyed with. He's just end up hurt in the end. Why? Why did you choose someone like her? Why? Rio's eyes burn with tears. They don't... aren't you happy for him? You mean... hope things go well for them? I can't do that. Rio begins to cry. I don't know. I didn't know I was such a nasty person. I got these terrible feelings inside me. I hate myself. What's wrong with me? That's what love feels like. Love? I get it. That's how I feel about Kenji. Rio weeps weakly. I'm such an idiot. I didn't know all this time, but by the time I realized it was too late. How stupid of me. Try telling him. No way. I know he likes older women, and he doesn't even think of me as a girl at all. I know that I don't have a chance. Rio desperately tries to hold back more tears. Hug her. Thanks. Rio tries to smile. Cute! I love that. That's a wholesome interaction. Song's so good. I feel like we've gotten much closer to Rio. Tennis social link has reached level 6. Calling it tennis isn't bad. Sorry, we didn't get much practice in today. I'm gonna go home. I'll be able to smile tomorrow. Act like you don't know anything. Start Rio off, then head back to the dorm. I think next stream we should be queued up. What's up, dude? God, why do I keep doing this? Why do I do this to myself? Let's see, cafe work or drunk monk. Also, we're almost at the 5:20 mark. It's like 4:20, but with an extra hour. I can self-care and vibe out tonight, so I think that's gonna be the plan. Let's do a drunk monk hangout and raid Rare Gangster. Actually, even better. we'll end it here. Let's go back to the... Or... grind Persona stat. As we do. Save at school. I'll be waiting. Basically, there's a missing one. You overheard a conversation. The Kijiro Company was in the news again yesterday. Kijiro, the student council president? You know, the Kijiro Company built this whole school. I wonder how coming to that big was contracted to build a school. First bell's rung. After school. So next time, guaranteed, because Genshin event's over. Oh, we went to the Velvet Room. Okay, save soon. Please forgive me for calling you like this. There's something I must bring to your attention. There's someone who's been... There seems to be someone inside Tartarus between floors 47 and 44. Close enough. Seems to be someone without the potential who heard the voices of the shadows. If left alone, they'll become lost in your world. And may die. My body is being funny. I'm here for it. If left alone, they will become lost in your world and may die. Please find them and return them. So basically, yeah, there's a thing that you can get rewards in the game for, and you want to do these. You don't want people to die in the game. That was it. Let's go to school. Let's go back to school. Go to classroom. Good to remember that's a save point, because honestly it helps. And that's a good point to save off at, because then we didn't make a lot of progress. We had a fun vibe, though. The fun vibe stream. Let's see. We can bond with Fuka. Let's do it. Week's been okay. Some kind of congestion sinus infection thing going on, so I haven't been feeling the greatest, though. Kez, please feel free to rest tonight if you really need to. I always appreciate you being in the streams, but I want you to not feel obligated. If you pass out, do not feel bad. Make sure you take care of yourself. I demand you drink tea and spoil yourself as well. Dr. Pup's orders. Not a doctor, though. No, unfortunately. Aw. It's okay. You have me today. Fuka, what up, girl? Oh, Senpai-chan, are you busy? It'd be nice if you were hungry, too. I'm down. In that case, would you do me a favor? I want you to taste the lunch I packed. To be honest, I don't have very much confidence in my cooking, but today I think it turned out okay. Yep, exactly. You have a bad feeling about this, but you're courageous enough to try it. So, will you taste it? I've just woken up. Aww! That's adorable. I'm just glad you're getting rest, though. That's great. Thank you. Please, come with me. Fuka seems excited. Fuka drag you to the economics classroom. Is it me or the brain with the dirt? Is it me or the game with the dirty brain? Holy shit. Gakuen High School, home economics room. I want you to try this for me. I hope you're hungry. Fuka handed you a boxed lunch. Before you even opened the box, you saw an unsavory odor coming from the lunch. But you mustered up your courage and opened it. It looks pretty unappetizing. Please, eat up. Fuka's watching you expectantly. You decide to try it out. You can't swallow it. You can't even chew it anymore. It's a line on an unknown game in my eyes. What game? Food tastes as bad as it looks. How is it? Not bad for a first attempt. Really? But please let me know if there's anything I can improve on. Yeah, Dizzy's doing a 24-hour stream. We'll raid Dizzy tonight, maybe. I don't think it's a Thursday, so Sushi won't be live, I think. So, that works out. Sorry that I asked you to try this all of a sudden. To tell you the truth, did you notice? Look at the blackboard. I've decided to start a cooking club. Then again, I'm the only member so far. I'm gonna keep trying my best, so would you mind stopping by and trying my new creation sometime? Actually, to be honest, I want you to join too. Cookbooks don't make much sense to me. And instead of just cooking and eating everything by myself, cooking for you would inspire me to try harder. That's a game I don't know. Oh. So how about it? Would it be too much trouble? Okay, I'll join. Free food? Fuck yeah. Really, thank you. Oh, we meet on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I'll try my best, so let's work hard to get... I'll try my best, so let's work hard at it. You become the second member of the cooking club and we'll be helping Fuuka learn how to cook. Funny, Goldie. Thou art I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed with creating personas of the Indigestion Arcana. Amazing Judge Griff. Word. I mean, right now we don't go too nuts on that, Goldie, because we're not going to be stopping for at least 5 hours. In the very least. You have established the Fuuka Yamagishi Priestess Arcana link. You may earn an EXP bonus when fusing personas of the Priestess Arcana. Like, yeah, Goldie, I appreciate it. We don't need it right now. When I do ask later, we'll definitely. Like, I asked for it anyway, so it's cool. It's just we don't need to keep looking because I don't want you to like have to scour. When we take a break, I'm gonna schedule that car maintenance. I need to. What should I do? There's still some ingredients I couldn't fit inside the lunchbox. As Fuuka said, there are remnants of all ingredients that she hadn't prepared. Rather than waste them, you decided to cook them all together. Made something vaguely edible. Obtained dog food. Wow, that's amazing. You made that without even looking at the recipe. If we find a cute doggy in the neighborhood, we should give it this. Don't. Poor dog. You cleaned up with Fuuka and headed back to the dorm.
Where have you been?
Trying to create bad dog food. How about you, Akihiko? How's your day going? We're doing the car thing right now. Pausing recording. Recording again. Hi. We're back. So we hung out with Fuuka, and now... Let's see. Also, the overlays are so amazing. Oh, thank you, Goldie. I'm kind of just like a nerd for finding ways to improve things for y'all. Like, I've seen better looking overlays, so I don't even think mine are great, right? But like, I love that y'all like them, if that makes sense. So I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Seriously. Devil's available. We're gonna talk to Devil. Devilish, creep-ass old man. We're gonna talk to Tanaka. Tanaka. Da-da-da-da. Oh, it's you, Senpai. Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course. Seems President Tanaka wants to talk to you. Would you like to talk to President Tanaka tonight? President Tanaka tonight! My, you're enthusiastic. President Tanaka seems pleased. And yeah, real quick, Goldie, if you ever have like a PC when you're streaming and you want like overlay help with stream elements, let me know. We'll find something you love. I love finding that stuff because exploring stream elements is so fun. 16th of November is my start date for content creation courses, finally pushing towards my dream of making it to my career. Yo, Sin, how you doing, friend? Can we get a Sin shout out? How you doing, Sin? How you feeling? We're playing some Persona 3 Portable. Also, have you seen Buff Pixie? We need to show you Buff Pixie if we've not shown you Buff Pixie. Have I said Buff Pixie enough yet? Today we'll talk about... Oh dear me. I just can't concentrate. I get so worked up when I picture his face. Did something happen? He did it. He betrayed me. I won't sleep a wink tonight. Not yet. President Tanaka seems upset. There was a young man who was working for me. He was a good kid who graduated from a well-known university. But this month he wasn't able to meet his sales quota, so I docked his pay. After that, his sales confidence went down the drain. Self-confidence. Then, he just stopped coming to work. Poor thing. What are you talking about? You should feel sorry for me, the capitalist. Fuck the pause. President Tanaka seems angry. and dickish. I just mailed him a dismissal notice, COD. It's his fault that the company's in the red this month. All that money I wasted on his training him. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Ugh. How much does it total to? Only worked for me for 2 years, so at least I won't have to provide a pension. Oh, mercy me. I better not talk about it or else I might get faint. President Tanaka seems upset. He's so toxic. So fucking... He is late-stage capitalism and a human. It's difficult growing up with no money. And you can't even afford shoes for PE class. For going barefoot to the gym during winter can be torture. I still can't feel my feet. Ooh, woo. Show stub. I've been thinking. How would you like to model exclusively for my company? Your innocent appearance would be perfect for camouflaging the ugly realities of business. Gonna go with it. Think about it, will you? You won't even have to worry about being able to buy shoes for PE. Feet are not uwu. I know, but I'm making the joke that they are. Like, it's a thing some people like. It's just funny. And it's not a shame if people even like it. It's like, as long as there's consent. Who would? Amazing, Sin. Amazing. You sense that President Tanaka has strong feelings for you. You have strong feelings of resentment towards Tanaka. I feel like you understand him a little better now. You hate it. Ooh woo. See? Ooh woo indeed. Businessman Social Link has reached level 5. Your power to create personas of the Devil Archon has grown. Oopsies. Better get back to work. Have to reevaluate the budget. If I decide to hire someone new, it'll cost a fortune to train them. President Tanaka left, talking to himself. So, Sin. Sometimes you have these special moments in your life when you just meet the one, you know, the persona that's gonna kick the ass of anything that gets in the way of your journey. And sometimes that persona is Buff Pixie. Oh, it's you, Senpai. Funny running into you here. Alright, this is right in front of your classroom, isn't it? I know what you're trying to do, Akihiko. You don't need to lie. Say hello. You're cute. I'll see you later. Senpai, are you busy later? I don't have any plans, no, but do you have anything to do? You want to hang out then? I'm usually by the club rooms after school. Maybe we should spend time with Akihiko after school, wouldn't we all? I mean, what? Lunch is almost over. But we're also like leveling up Nekomata in the process as well, so we're keeping her attached right now. Star rank 2. Let's. Oh my god, y'all! Guess who we get to meet soon? Guess who we get to meet soon? And if you've not played this game, you don't know anyway. But we get to meet the best boy. And no, I don't mean Akihiko. He good boy, but not best boy. Keiza, all good. Totally all good, dude. Senpai, what are you doing? Unfortunately not you, Akihiko. Spend time with school after Akihiko with school? Sure, spend time with Akihiko school. Alright, let's go. Akihiko seems somewhat happy. Iwatoda Strip Mall. Akihiko brought you here, claiming that he knew a really good place to eat. But no matter how you look at it, it's just a beef bowl shop. Ah, what's with that face? Honestly, the beef bowl is really good here. The servings are big and the sauce they use for the meat is just... Akihiko-senpai! Eee! Two girls instantly rush up to Akihiko and begin violating his personal space. That's my job. Back off. They're not in uniform, be students from your class. Akihiko-senpai, what are you doing here? Heavily made up girl. Oh, I know, you're here for the beef bowls, right? So funny that you're always eating here. What's funny about that? I like meat. It means that you're totally cool. We love beef bowls. You're our beef bowl. You're beef bowl, Akihiko. I don't know at what point this game has just become hitting on Akihiko, but that's more or less what this game has become. Look, can you get out of the way, please? We can't get in. Hey, you don't have a girlfriend, right? A girlfriend? We're like totally looking for guys to be with right now. Two girls sneak glances at you while they fawn over Akihiko. For some reason, you sense hostility from them. You sense their murderous intent. Just let us through, please. If you want to talk with me, let's find some other time to do it. Let's go, Senpai. The combined power of the two girls glaring at you feels like your skin is being burned away. Let's go, Senpai. Yeah, fuck those girls. Yeah, I'm starving. Akihiko seems relieved to escape from the two girls. If anything, the level of hatred pouring forth from the girl's eyes intensifies. You push your way past them and into the beef bowl shop from Akihiko. You sense the murderous intent through the window. You find bear traps outside the door as you leave the restaurant. When you come out after your meal, the two girls from earlier are gone. You still find the bear traps. You disarm them. See? Wasn't that delicious? What's the matter? These girls are gone. Huh? So they are. People like them are nothing but trouble. They would have kept us from getting our food. It's super rude. The bear traps is just where that's where they cross the line, you know? Akihiko seems to get angry as he thinks back on what happened. Oh, I get it. Do you think those girls want to have beef bowls too? Akihiko, you stupid, gorgeous, sexy as hell himbo. What the fuck is wrong with you? Both are right. I can't. Not in the way you think. Huh, I wonder what they wanted. Wow, he's an idiot. It hurts. Here's the thing. I'm bad at social cues. I'm not that bad at social cues. Akihiko seems a little embarrassed. She seems to be completely incapable of recognizing female emotions. They wanted to eat you, Akihiko. They wanted to put you in a bowl and eat you slowly. They were cannibals. I'm starting to feel sorry for those girls from before. So what's your type? You mean my favorite type of beefle? Seems that she wants to have sex with me. Ew. Brain, ew. I'm gonna mute. Try to lip read this. There you go. He's so fucking oblivious, I love him! Akihiko's deep in thought about meat. Oh, you're talking about girls. What type of girl do I like? By girls, do you mean beef bowls? Akihiko gives you a wry smile. I don't want to deal with this kind of thing. Oh, based, Akihiko. I'm not strong enough to carry this entire burden. Akihiko mutters to himself. You feel like you understand Akihiko a little better now. He's a dumbass. I didn't get any of that. Cool. I think y'all can guess what I was gonna say, though. The Akihiko Sonata social link has reached level 3. Akihiko has achieved absolute himbo status. Pure himbo does not understand that people want the pee-pee. They want to summon your persona in your pants.
You brought a crate for soda the Star Con has grown. Oh, yeah. The type I like is... Oh, baby. That blush. They want to evoke your persona. I've been told that whenever a girl asks the right answer, it's always girls like you, but I can't bring myself to say it. Arg! Damn that June. You know what? Based Akihiko. Peen soda! Damn that Junpei. You and Akihiko returned to the dorm together.
Sup, dude?
Junpei. You still suck in comparison to Akihiko. Anyway, sorry, I'm on my way to the store. Junpei left. Good. Akihiko a himbo, but at least he's not Junpei. Oh my god. Fucking hate Junpei. Like, early game Junpei is just kind of ass. That's the thing, is like, early game Junpei is kind of sucks. He gets better later. Itsuki. Town map. Akihiko over Junpei. Oh, absolutely, any day. Again, not gonna say how, but Junpei does become... How can we not escape you, child? You know I use these two-handed swords, right? Someday I'm gonna find it. The legendary sword. Try a souvenir shop. That's right, you'll see all the time souvenir... Wait, that's a wooden sword. Good luck. Thanks, I'm gonna do my best. Alright, other anime protagonist. It's like... Then we're reminded why we like Akihiko, because we beat Junpei and we're like... Oh, it's you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. We spent some time with Mutatsu? Spent some time with Mutatsu. What a strange kid. Mutatsu seems amused. You're late. I was about to leave. You come here a lot, huh? Hey, you're alright, kid? You know, money-wise? High school kids don't have much money, do they? At least, never gave much to my son. Hated that little piece of shit. I get by. Is that right? Guess you kids have ways of making money nowadays. OnlyFans. Kidding. That's not allowed because, you know, how that works. Mutatsu seems impressed. You're not doing anything illegal, though, are you, kid? Not that I care. They're streaming making flan. It's incredibly illegal. It's hot. It's content too hot. It's too hot content. There's a screaming infant in the background that I can't unsee. In one of the posters. Right below the date. It's like a screaming baby face. Now I know why P3 Fest was like the way it was. Now give me a straight answer. Is there anything you want right now? Can you tell me what you want? What you really, really want? Now tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zigga zig ah. If you want my future, forget my past. If you want to get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time, I'm about to die, I'm old. Taking it too easy, but that's the way it is. Wait, let's get your act together, we could be just fine. If you want to be my lover, you've got to get with my friends. Make it last forever, friendship never ends. If you want to be my lover, you've got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. Thank you. That was me being a colossal waste of time right there. Loving it. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Should have guessed. Mutatsu has a bitter smile on his face. Materialistic desire can lead to aspiration, but still.
I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try. If you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye. Guess. When you get to be my age, never mind. You work to make money so you can have a better life, but to make enough money, you gotta work all the time. So you never get to enjoy that better life you're working so hard to have. Quite a paradox, isn't it? Based monk right now. Do you know what the average lifetime income of a white-collar worker is? Including a retirement fund and an annual pension? 250 million yen. That's like... But divided by 20. Fact, I agree. But no. Yen to dollar. So let's just see what that is right now, right? 250. Oh. That is $1,664,625. Pretty much. Also, five-year max. The yen is relatively stable, but it has taken a decline in 2022. Damn Japan, I hope you okay. Unless it's the dollar that's doing poorly, which is also fine. The global economy is fucked. Moving forward. Gotta hit the jackpot. Thanks to me, you learned something new today, eh, kid? Now, don't waste your life working all the time, trying to get rich. Just take life as it comes. Love it. Yes, love it. Absolutely. You saw through Mutatsu's harsh words and felt his kindness. You understand Mutatsu better now. He's a Spice Squirrels fan. The unusual monk social link has reached level 5. The power to create personas of the Tower Icon has grown. You're getting sleepy. I worked my ass off for a lousy 250 million yen. And for what? I wish I could buy back all the time I lost. Fuck. Why does that hit the feelings? You decided to go back to the dorm. That hits so many feelings right now, and I don't know how to feel about this. Your rude conversation. My teachers told me about Mitsuru Kirijo, the student council president. She's going overseas after she graduates, probably so she can run the Kirijo company later. Wow, that's crazy. She's so different from us. Funny thing is, here she still lives in the dorms. I wonder why. Maybe her parents were strict when she was growing up. First bell is rung. Early morning, after school. I wish school went this quickly.
Mind if I interrupt?
And Mara is a tower persona. Oh yeah. I thought that was the one you were referring to. If that's not, because Mara is the meme one, that's fair too. Mind if I interrupt?
I was just told by the chairman that he'll be stopping by this evening. When you get back, come to the 4th floor meeting room.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you all later.
Ooh, I love Mara. Mitsuru left as quickly as she came. Yes, the Lord of Death. Love it. Curious about Shimen, you just had to go straight home with Yukari. Once we get through this cutscene, I can show you my personas if you like to. Front of the dorm. Fuka has returned home early and is playing with the white dog.
Koro-chan, give me your paw.
Everybody. Yes, we did a scene transition for this. Get ready to meet the best boy. We will have no slander this entire game or ever towards the best boy. We love him. We cherish him. We will allow no harsh words towards this sweet, perfect, cuddleable being. It's the boy.
Oh, he did it! What a smart dog. Oh, hi.
It's Koromaru.
Koro-chan, go say hi.
I fucking love Koro so much. What level am I? I am level 92? 91 or 92?
You can do that, right?
I love him so much. Dog nuzzle to you.
His name's Koromaru.
Yeah?
I've seen him sitting by the steps of the shrine.
He's the cutest boy, and I love him so much. I'm so happy.
Oh, this dog still goes on walks all by himself?
And he walk himself. Passing woman's...
What do you mean?
He used to belong to the priest at the Naganaki Shrine. Every afternoon, the two of them went this way for a walk.
And just like that, Atlas decides to rip the joy out of our bodies with a sad story. So Koro, you'll see. We'll talk about it after.
That explains it.
Well, until the priest passed away.
Yep. So, Augusto, we're doing New Game Plus because... Okay, so our first playthrough took 104 hours on beginner mode, and we're now on normal mode. And I just didn't want to subject people to Tartarus. It's too much, not fun on a stream. So I played through the game, and now we're doing a second playthrough so we can breeze through Tartarus and have everyone enjoy the story. So it's kind of a thing we do here. It's a thing I figured was kind of necessary for this game because I've played through FES. Have you played Persona 3 before? Which version is your favorite? And if it's FemC, you have great taste in social links. I like both though, honestly. Okay, that's nice. Of course, if you've played this game, you know Tartarus. You don't want to subject anyone to it if they don't need to be. FES is great. I love FES. How did you play FES? PS2 or 3? Well, until the priest passed away.
He passed away?
Oh, you haven't heard the story?
Please, ma'am. PS2, nice. Awesome. I have a physical copy. I have a collection of a good amount of the Atlas stuff, and it's so cool. Speaking of, y'all know it's dropping in like 3 hours or 2 hours-ish. 2 hours, 40 minutes.
It was about 6 months ago. The priest was hit by a car while walking his dog. He didn't survive.
Also portable. Nice. I love portable. We're actually playing this real quick just to distract from the sadness. On a PlayStation Vita TV. This little beast of a creature, of a console, has P4G on it. The original P4G and P3P. So we're playing this way before the remaster, which is kind of the goal. I know, Kaysa, I know, I'm like...
Ever since then, that dog sits patiently by the site of the accident.
Why do you hate us, Atlas?
And he goes for a walk every day, just like when his owner was still alive.
The woman seems to be very talkative. She won't shut the hell up about the really sad thing.
Oh, shoot, I have to get going. My son will be back soon.
I'm trying not to cry right now. The woman left with all of our joy.
You're such a loyal dog. Good boy. Huh? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Sorry. Wait, isn't the chairman coming today? Then we should go get ready. Yeah. See you later, Koro-chan.
I love you so much, Koromaru. I fucking love you so much, Koro. You are a precious being, and we will protect you. I mean, and that's awesome. So I'm glad that you played portable on the PS2. So my first version of P3 was FES on the PS3. So, do y'all know? You know what? Gifted sub to the person who can say the story or the name of the original being this Koromaru is based on. The first mention, not all mentions, but first mention, real life story of who Koro is based on. Let's give it like a minute. Because Koromaru is based on a real story. Which is kind of incredible, and I love that story. And then you get the puppy emotes. Well, Keza said it. Keza, do you want to gift this? Want me to gift the sub to someone else, or save it for yourself for a different time? Yeah, it's Hachiko. It is Hachiko. The I think people would say he was a Shiba, but I think he was supposed to be a was it an Akita? Yeah, but yeah, it's based off the Hachiko story, which is just that dog was a freaking legend. Well, Augusto, welcome to the community, and enjoy the emotes. Since you said you can't remember the name, but I think you had it in your head. Enjoy it, dude. It's sad, but it's also like there's the joy of that loyalty, and I can appreciate it for that. It's just, damn, that's a sad story. Yes, I know the story. I want to. You should watch it. It's honestly like it's a good cry. Whenever you want a good cry, it's a good one. Because it's about how loyal he is. It's so beautiful. I know the story. Yep, I figured. Just from your response, is like yeah. Also, the Futurama tribute to Hachiko. Oh my god, all these things make you want to cry. The dormitory command room. Everyone's already gathered.
Hello, everyone. I wanted to let you know how my research has been going. This concerns those shadows that have been appearing during full moons. I want you to listen closely. It might be hard to follow. Shadows can be divided into 12 categories according to their characteristics. This we've known for a while. It's like their class or order. Now, I've classified the special shadows we've seen so far, and it's simply fascinating. Those 4 shadows belong to categories 1 through 4 in order of their appearance. They may have looked different than the more common ones, but the classification scheme still applies.
Is that something we should be excited about?
Currently in a box at the moment. Fair enough. But no, when you do find it, that's going to be pretty hype.
Oh, I get it. There's 12 in all. 8 we haven't seen yet.
That's exactly right, Fuka. You're quite sharp.
That's just math. That's just math.
Oh, okay, but what are they after?
That's a good question. And that's what we haven't figured out yet. Their motive. They don't kill their prey. They feed on their minds.
Ah, so they're Junpei.
It can be considered predation.
We just make fun of Junpei, by the way. We don't necessarily full hate him, because he does get better, just still.
The purpose of the shadows as a whole. That's what we need to consider.
This is interesting.
Akihiko is clearly a victim of Junpei's mind suck. Junpei's mind suck has turned Akihiko into a lovable but borderline non-functioning himbo. We were yeah. So Augusto, we were just on the date with the social link event with Akihiko, where he didn't realize the girls were hitting on him, and he thought everything was about beef bowls. And we kind of love making fun of Junpei here, so feel free to join in on the fun. Just he's a victim. He's this victim from exposure.
But no matter what, we still have to beat the rest of them.
I agree. That's about all we can do at this point.
8 more, huh? Lucky us. According to the data, each one has been stronger than the last, so we'd better start training harder.
We'll manage. We've got plenty of time.
What about Tartarus? Why does it even exist?
Mitsuru's so pretty. Oh, I freaking love her. Pieces are falling into place one by one. The shadows that appear on the full moon, or the shadows that appear when the full moon is full. You wonder what their purpose is. 8 of them remain. You still have a long road ahead of you. Need something to wipe off your glasses? Well, that's something of course, but you don't wear glasses. Ah, now I see clearly. Get it? I'm awful. It's not for your glasses. It's for a friend, right? It's nice for you to look after them. How much social links you max out? I'll show you in a second. Well then, by all means, take this. Looks dingy, but works very well, in fact. Friend's glasses will shine like the sun. Obtain glasses wipe. You wish it could wipe your memory of his bad jokes. Enough of my chatting. Let's get back to business. We got glasses wipe. We're gonna go talk to Theo. Like, and note my disappointment when, something in P5 that I won't spoil happened. And one character that could have been a FemC didn't end up being that. And I was like, oh no. Atlussi, why? Why do you do this to us? Check requests. Seems you've completed a request. Must be the sort of thing that one would use to clean one's glasses, I see. It's no mere cloth. Fine microfibers, maximum flexibility. Maximum. And absorbency. And an ideal size. It's perfect for wiping glasses. And yet, unless I'm mistaken, the stain here is soy sauce. That would mean that it could be used to wipe all matters of things, not simply glasses. Did it could say give us a dirty glasses wipe? Like, beyond, like, dust? Thank you very much. You may have this back. I do not wear glasses, nor do I have any opportunities to wipe soy sauce off of things. Based Theo. Based Theo. Please take this as your reward. Obtained Amigo Poncho. Is there anything else I can assist you with? So another benefit of doing New Game Plus with this, Augusto, and as I'm sure you know, we don't have to do any more of the fusion ones. We're done. We did all of them and saved those personas, so we just summon them all. Amazing. It's so good. Compendium. You want to see it? We couldn't max out social links in the last run, so we're close, not perfect. But maxing out all the... Let's check requests. Undertake a quest. Christmas star in 7 days? Sure. But yeah, so that gives you a sense of where we're at right now. So we're planning on basically blitzing through. I'm taking my time to make sure that we can show you everything too, because you're new to the community, and I appreciate you coming in for this. I'm glad it came up and recommended probably then because of P3P, which is cool. Not a lot of people play this game necessarily, and it's really cool. Glasses wipe, pharmacy, devil. Okay, now we talk to Tanaka. I don't like that hallway has no music, but then we get the good music here. Oh, it's you, Senpai. Are you free for a moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course. Seems President Tanaka wants to talk to you. Would you like to talk to President Tanaka tonight? Talk to him? My, you enthusiastic. President Tanaka seems pleased. Recently, my alumni association organized a class reunion. Sounds like fun. I had a splendid time. I still laugh thinking about it. President Tanaka seems cheerful. I doubt you understand how I feel since you're still young, but high school reunion's a very important event. It's a perfect opportunity to show everyone else how pathetically their lives turned out. Oh, God. Tanaka is such an asshole. This could have gone nicely. This could have gone nicely. For example, right into my classmate used to make fun of me for only having rice in my bento. Another fellow who once strung up my holy socks in the flagpole. Now they both look at me with envy. Their annual salary doesn't even compare to my monthly income. Because money is everything. Fuck happiness and purpose in life. Just get money. My business is honorable and my private life is also satisfying. Definitely a jerk move. He's supposed to be like this. The other devil, like P4's devil's a little better, but still. But to give you Flyboy, he do give us Flyboy, and that is what matters. Honestly, like, I love that perspective, Augusto. That is an SMT player brain right there. It's like why we talk to Junpei. Gives us max personas. Let me take you under my wing, and as our executive model, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't think I would extend this offer to just anyone. You sense that President Tanaka has strong feelings for you. You feel like you understand him a little better now. Rank 6. Also, if someone wants to click !SL So something we do when we get raids is we do song requests as well. So if you ever want to see some music stuff, I'm just getting this ready in case we get a raid tonight. Play some guitar. It's fun. Proud to create personas that the Devil Arcana has grown. By the way, remember that 40,000 yen you gave me? I think we can call it even. My time's worth at least 100,000 yen per hour. Think of all the free advice I've given you. It's not free if you keep my money. Then I would have just paid for it. Cool. President Tanaka left with a grin on his face and your money in his pocket. Oh god. Tanaka is just... no school today. Phone is ringing. Hello, this is Bebe. Do you have a minute? Does the guide want us to hang out with Bebe? No, but we don't really need muscle drinks. We don't really need auto rakukaja, so it's okay. I have nothing to do today. Would you like to do something with me? Since you have the temperance persona, Suzaku, you might even be able to become closer. What should you do? Accept the offer. Yatta! I cannot wait. I shall leave this very moment. Baby seems excited. Daytime. Polonium Mall, Power Records. You're having a good time hanging out with Bebe. We know how he got all of his money. He's flying in front of his old classmates. It's like, I scam teenagers. It's great. I bought some traditional Japanese music. It will help me remember Nihon. Baby seems excited. Speaking of Japanese music, I love the sound of the crickets. It is very soothing. Baby's staring off into space. How about you, Sipai-sama? Do you like the sound of the crickets? I like it. They should be world-famous musicians. I'd like for my aunt to hear them chirp. Baby's chirping happily. Chirp, 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 chirp. Friendship seems to be getting stronger. You wonder why this French foreigner person visiting your country is just chirping in the middle of a mall. The security's called on you. You just say he's French, and then they walk away understanding. Kidding. French people are cool, just being stupid. I'm being stupid. You recall that you have something you can give as a present. Give a present. What kind of present should you give? Other. Jack Frostall. Perfect. Nani? A present for me? Well, this is amazing. Sugoi, Sipai-sama. Merci, arigato. Thank you. This is the present. It's getting late. You just have to go back to the dorm. Sir, you're under arrest for just being something. We don't know what you've done wrong, but you've done something. What else are we gonna do? Your stats are maxed. But if we can't do that, we're gonna do Drunk Monk time. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. We spent some time with Mutatsu, spent some time with Mutatsu. What a strange kid. Polonium Mall, Escapade. They say men are about courage and women are about charm, but I think it's the other way around. Well, if you're attractive enough, anyone would open up to you, though. As you spent time with Mutatsu. So this is just the, you gain points with him thing, so it's not going to advance right away, but it's fine. I'd rather do that, gain the points, than, you know, we'll just max up post personas to end the game. Hey, Seapai, I was thinking, the night before last, the 12 Shadows, tartar sauce, isn't there just too much we don't understand? Yeah, definitely. It's starting to get to me. It's finally time for lunch. Oh, Seapai-chan. It's a coincidence meeting you here. Oh yeah, are you free today after school? I don't know yet. I see. Then, can you come by the cooking club if you're not busy? Oh, it's not mandatory though, just so you know. If you're gonna come, talk to me. Or you could just go straight to the home economics room. Seems like Fuka doesn't have much to do after school. Maybe you should spend some time with her. I love Fuka though, she's so sweet. Love this music so much, it's so good. Lunch break's almost over, you decided to return to your classroom. It's today? 22nd. Cool. Doesn't the octopus in this picture look creepy? All hail Cthulhu! Many European countries don't serve octopus, but because they're feared as devilfish. My darling, for example, won't touch octopus. Last time I made pasta for him, Mrs. Terauchi continued to talk about octopi as food. But octopi aren't the only undersea creatures that are called devilfish. Now here's a question for Junpei, of manta rays, squid, and jellyfish. Which of these is not known as a devilfish? I don't even know what octopi are. I didn't even know octopi were devilfish. Gotta be done fast. How am I supposed to know this? Hey, Sea-Pie, what do I say? It's jellyfish. Good going, Junpei. Jellyfish aren't devilfish because they're dessert. Jelly, get it? It was just a joke. Ha! What a just plain common sense, Mrs. T. I've never gone from liking a character to borderline disliking them this quickly. Oh my god! Thanks, Sea-Pie. I almost looked like an idiot. Cool. You almost? You heard your classmates whispering. Sea-Pie helped him out. She's really dependable. Become slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Class is ended for today. Some puns are awful too, I will say. Some puns can be awful. Just they're dessert. Just like guess who, we get to hang out with Aki. We get to hang out with Aki. It's Aki time. Sea-Pie, what are you doing? Spend time after school with Akihiko? Yes. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Akihiko seems somewhat happy. Iwatore Strip Mall, Hagakure Ramen. Well, let's eat. You and Akihiko chat over steaming bowls of ramen. You feel the bond between you and Akihiko is going to be growing stronger. I do like this theme as well. You decide to return to the dorm. Then we go to...
What's up, dude?
Aw, kitty. Remember how Mitsuru Senpai was saying the equipment in the command room is busted? Well, still on the fritz, so I checked it out, but I don't know, dude. I don't just want to press program at random, so it's all up to you, buddy. Last time this happened, I don't think chat's gotten over this. It was a recording of the chairman making horrible puns. I'm gonna give everyone just a trigger warning and a just cringe warning. We might all just cringe within ourselves to the point of becoming our own unique black holes. We're doing it for the content, and I am so sorry, everybody. I'm committing a war crime right now. It's a bank of consoles. Seems to be a new recording. Watch a recording. (6/14/2009), 4:17 p.m. Beginning playback. It looks like Junpei's room, but its residence is nowhere to be found. Mitsuru and Officer Kurosawa came in.
This way, officer.
Okay, I love this one, actually. Okay, we're good. We're safe. Chat, we're safe. I promise.
By the time I realized the door was halfway open, his room was already in this state. I've left the place untouched, as you requested.
Whose room is this?
Junpei Iori, a junior. I've been attempting to reach him on his cell phone, but he hasn't responded in the last 30 minutes. It was careless of me to let my guard down. This dorm has been attacked in the past. Security is everyone's concern, but if anything happens to him, it's ultimately my responsibility.
I love Mitsuru so much.
I hate to say it, Miss Kirijo, but this is most likely.
Huh? Mitsuru-senpai? What the hell? Kurosawa-san, what's going on here?
Iori? Where were you? I've been trying to contact you.
Huh? Oh, it was hot and the AC was busted, so I went to the manga cafe and fell asleep.
Well, I'm just glad you're safe.
He's just a pig. He's just a pig, chat.
If it wasn't an attack, then it must have been theft. Why would the burglar target this room?
Theft?
What else could it be? Someone clearly tore through the room looking for something. Vandalizing a school dorm. When I find out who did this, I'll see to it that he or she is executed.
We will have no Mitsuru slander despite this incident. She's just really good at keeping her shit in order.
Well, son, sounds like you got a death sentence. How about it, Iori? Was this room in fact vandalized?
Well...
I'm not covering his face. Cool. Just double checking.
My room always looks like this.
What?
I love you so much, Mitsuru.
But...
Based Mitsuru.
You can't possibly live here in this state, can you? And the door was open.
Oh, right. I wanted to air the place out while I was gone. No one we don't know ever comes around, so...
I think this case...
What is that over his
May I return to my duties,
bed
Miss
thing?
Kirijo?
Yes. I'm sorry you had to see something so disgraceful.
That's just Junpei. Officer Kurosawa.
I apologize for all this. It seems my upbringing may have been more sheltered than I realized.
You're also just not a pig. It's fine, Mitsuru. You don't need to apologize for not being Junpei. Bye, Junpei. Mitsuru left as well.
Come on! At least yell at me or something!
We found Junpei's kink.
What's the deal
Cool.
with you calling the police over a messy room, anyway? What did I do to deserve this?
Watch the playthrough at YouTube/CocoPup. Or whatever the link is. To find out what Junpei did to deserve this. Because he did. He does, and he did.
Hey, wait. That fortune I drew on the way back, it was... worst luck.
Recording ends here. Why, Junpei? Why do you hurt us so? Let's go to mall. It hurts. It hurts. That's one of my favorite Mitsuru moments, though, because she's just like, nobody could possibly live like this. And I understand how she feels. She could just shout, persona strength increased. So that's basically what we do at night when there's nothing else to do, is just stat boost. Y'all know what's about to happen, maybe. Meanwhile, at the Tatsumi Port Island back alley.
Huh? How the heck did I...
Good evening.
Y'all.
Are you surprised?
It's Revolver Jesus. We'll be explaining that later.
Truth be told, we all visit this world every night.
What are you saying? Who the hell are you?
Revolver Jesus. Remember the name. Also, Goth Queen. Love her.
Didn't Mommy teach you any manners? You haven't introduced yourself.
Also, dude from OK Go.
Take a look. Name, address, age, etc. This is you, right?
Where did you get this?
We will explain, guys. We shall explain. The girl's name is Chidori. Sorry, Chidori. Chidori. That's the one name I know of the three.
Somebody's got a grudge against you, and they asked us to get revenge.
Revenge? What kind of bullshit is this? Who put you up to this?
Can't tell ya. We're professionals.
Professionals?
That's what he just said. Yes,
Oh,
professionals.
You mean the rumors on the net are true?
May we get this over with now?
Behold, Revolver Jesus.
Hey, wait, I haven't done anything!
That is not our concern. Your notion of right and wrong is irrelevant. My client's wishes are all that matter. People hear what they choose to hear and believe what they want to believe.
He has a name too.
Oh,
We just called Revolver Jesus though, because it's much funnier.
get away from me!
You squeal most magnificently.
I love this for him.
Such raw emotion.
Oh geez, indeed. Peace be with you.
He's not dead.
Doesn't matter. We've held up our end of the bargain.
She's basically like Goth Lolita, but pale.
Besides, tomorrow
Like I don't know
this
if
will
like
just seem like
white
some
Lolita
random
is a
crime.
thing, like dress-wise.
If there's nothing else,
You know.
I'm feeling rather tired.
I'm gonna nap for 3 days and then resurrect. It's fine. 3 left the way they came. You ever heard a conversation? Have you heard of the Revenge Request website? Revenge Request website? What's that? You can write the person's name you want to get revenge on and bam, mission accomplished. Say it's guaranteed success and completely anonymous. Seriously? Give me the URL, quick! Well, it's just a rumor. I mean, I don't know the details. Why are you so desperate? Huh? I'm not. I'm not thinking about revenge at all. Just... What's your name again? First spell's wrong. Class is ended for today. 6:23. We are going to Bebe. Every time. We have not hung out with Hermit in a minute. Sipai-sama, you are coming today, ne, right? Seems like Bebe wants to talk to you. Since you have the temperance persona Suzaku, you might even be able to come closer. Would you like to spend some time in the home economics room after school? Accept the offer. Arigato, thank you. Baby seems happy. So we're actually more advanced in the social links than we should be too, because we have our high courage in every stat basically. Gekon High School home economics room. Baby who's usually very talkative is quiet. You appreciate it. You look down. You can tell something is wrong. Baby seems surprised. Last night, my dear aunt was taken away by the angels. God damn it, game. Everything doesn't have to fucking die. Let us have moments of joy, please, before you tear them away from us. You cruel, cruel seductresses, Atlas, who are releasing Persona 5 Royal in... like... Why are you like this, Atlas? Why are you like this? 1 hour. 1 hour.
Potentially. I'm gonna spoil one thing, just so we hold on to hope. Koro does not die. Just gonna say that. Dog lives. We're great. But really? That is why. Baby seems sad. Sorry. Gomenasai. She was the reason I was able to come to Japan. And now she has been taken away. She helped me so much and I could not do anything for her. I was holding this inside because I knew that crying will not help. Crying will help. Please cry, French child. It's fine. Please cry. Cry all your tears. You're valid. You are valid. But seeing the look on your face, Sipai-sama, yeah, as long as the pupper lives, I'm good. I had to promise that because that's the one thing I can guarantee without spoiling anything. And yes, we're good. He seems devastated by his loss. Baby has confided in you. I feel that's so sad. Like, his character is moderately cringe. He is... Nobody deserves loss like that. Shit, that's so sad. The power of the personas of the Temperance Arcana has grown. Sorry, gomenasai, I cannot work today. Well, matane. You can't help but feel sorry for Bebe. And he gives the Candy Worm. Oh, I love Candy Worm. I hope we can show you some gameplay soon, actually, too. I'm gonna see when the next tartar sauce day is. Meanwhile, Iwatore Strip Mall Hagakure Ramen.
Hi, how are you today? Just one?
Customer that came in sat next to a certain young man.
I'll have what he's having.
Huh?
Other best boy, Shinjiro.
Coming right up. One house special!
How can you eat the same thing all the time without getting sick of it?
Akihiko. In long-term relationships, sometimes you just gotta like the usual meal. Because you know what? That usual meal can be pretty damn tasty. We're just gonna say that. And you're gonna think I'm talking about a beef bowl. And that's fine, you sweet summer child.
Shut up. You always eat that protein shit.
Okay, you're fine, Akihiko, then you'll be fine.
Here you go, one house special. Be careful, it's hot.
Ow.
Keiza.
I wasn't kidding. You still haven't made up your mind?
Is that what this is about?
We've got 4 new members. Things have changed quite a bit since you left. We're more aggressive now.
I'm not interested.
Think about it, Shinji. Don't let your power go to waste.
My power ain't worth shit.
Shinji!
I made up my mind a long time ago. I ain't going back.
You have to let the past go.
We can't be mad at Akihiko. We now know he's the victim of mind flaying by Junpei, and Junpei's black hole of just stupidity has consumed all of Akihiko's intelligence and left him in this hollow himbo-like state. We need to love him.
What's done is done. It's time you moved on.
You should talk.
What?
Face it. You're no different than me.
Hey, Shinji!
Welcome back.
Have we paid his bill? He probably did, it's fine, but hello Mitsuru. We have 2 weeks until the moon is full again. Try to increase your strength as much as possible before then. 2 weeks, huh? I wonder what it'll look like this time. Have to admit, the suspense is killing me. The moon? Junpei? I know you mean the shadow. You're starting to sound like Akihiko. Just remember, this is not a joke. This reminds me, why is he not back yet? He's probably eating or something. 23 cafe work. We don't need to do that though, so hang out with Drunk Monk. Or Devil, whoever's available. Devil! Cool. We can just get this done, honestly, too, which is great. If you're at the moment, or so I can teach you a valuable life lesson free of charge, of course. It seems President talk about Starkey. We'll talk to Tanaka. Talk to him. My, you're enthusiastic. Nobody understood a single word you just said there. Holy shit. Before I enlighten you today, did you notice anything different about me? Kind of. Oh, then you can tell. President Tanaka seems happy. I had my hair revitalized. Doesn't it look healthier now? I'm afraid it's part of my job. I have my fans to think of. Only. At home, I'm completely the opposite. I dress like a slob and only shower once every 3 days. Let me give you an analogy. I smell like ass. President Tanaka seems to be thinking, vegetables, perfect. Imagine an organically grown cucumber that looks deformed. Compare that to a cucumber that looks perfect, but is grown using chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Which one do you think the supermarket will stock? The one that looks good. So happy the devil. This out of context. It's so funny. I agree, Augusto. It's so funny. That's the simple truth. Ribs. Yes. Love ribs. It's chicken. That's the simple truth. Ribs are chicken. Chicken are ribs. I'm a chicken. Seems to be thinking. Awkward shaped cucumbers are difficult to stack, so stores prefer nice straight ones. But the not straight cucumbers are better. Taste and safety are not really considered. Instead, they carry cucumbers that even mold won't eat. So, why do consumers still buy these cucumbers when they know the truth? It's the Illuminati. Simple. People trust what they see. Appearance matters most. And that's why, as much as I hate spending money, I buy expensive ties to win people's trust. Wait, you remember what I just said? About me dressing like a slob and not showering every day? Don't tell anyone. I can't afford to have people stop believing I'm ordinary. I only said because it was you. You're the only one who knows. You sense President Tanaka has strong feelings for you. You sense a strong scent from Tanaka. You realize he probably hasn't showered in more than 3 days. You feel like you understand him a little better now. I love that SMT Persona have moments like this when you literally summon Satan. Just think of this whenever you're summoning the god-tier persona of Satan. I love Satan as a persona. Not only that, there's like 5 versions of him in this game, and it's excessive in the best way. I love it so much. Just a reminder, don't tell anyone. If you break your promise, I will stand near you because I smell bad. But I guess I can trust you. Run along now. I need to. You said goodbye to President Tanaka. And your sense of smell. Yeah, I do like that this game gets silly. These social links are very fun. Yo, hey, it's just me, or is it just me, or has Yukata been acting weird lately? You think so too? Oh, you noticed it too. We're thinking way too hard about Tartarus and stuff. I mean, who cares, right? It's finally time for lunch. You grab a lunch tray, smack Junpei up the head. Senpai-sama, need to talk to you. Can you come to the fashion club meeting today? I haven't decided. Looks like we're going, but we haven't decided. It's fine. Onegaishimasu! Please come if you can. I need to talk with you about something. I don't know what to do. I'll be waiting. Seems like something happened to Bebe. Maybe we should join him after school. Lunch break's almost over. You decided to return to your classroom and smack Junpei up the head again. Because why not? Always double tap. Class is ended for today. Save just in case, so you don't have to go through the cringy, Actually, no, that wasn't cringy. That was just Mitsuru being rich and never having a messy room. But still, love Mitsuru. 24th Temperance. He is in the classroom hallway. Like, technically, we don't need to do all the social links. I really want everyone to see them, though. Because, technically, we don't actually have to do a lot of Tartarus. We still have to run it, right? But we're not, like, grinding it. That's where my 104 hours went in. Like, an easy 30 to 40 hours of that was just sessions of Tartarus. Gakukan High School Home Economics Room. Senpai-sama, what shall we make today? I have a sewing book here. Baby is making a heavy face. Maybe best to work with him without asking any questions. Baby's pointing out how-to on making a cute bag. You decided to try and make one. It is a lovely color. My heart it feels so cleansed. Senpai-sama, you have Subarashi, wonderful sense. Seems Bebe's trying to tell you something. While you wait for a chance to ask about it, you finish your project. It is lovely. Everyone will be Ureyamashi jealous. You obtained a felt bag. You can give this to someone while on a date. I want to go somewhere to eat after this. Sure. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Bebe seems happy. There is something I need to talk to you about. You just have to go to a restaurant with Bebe. You went to a restaurant. Katsu restaurant. You and Bebe are enjoying a delicious meal. I'm afraid I might have to go back home. I was able to come here because of my aunt, but my uncle did not agree with the decision. He is yelling at me to come home now, like the mafia. That sentence has equal amounts of sadness and ignorance, and I'm kind of here for it. If I go home, my uncle might never let me return here. Stay here. I would love to stay in Nihon. Poor I've right? Like, poor thing. This country is where I want to live and die. Bebe seems excited. But no matter how hard I try to convince him, he will not listen. I spoke to him in my weird jumbled Japanese, French hybrid English language, and he was just confused. I think that is mostly why. I've got to know you well, Sipai-sama. I cannot say matane like this. Bebe shared his troubles that are on his mind. Your relationship is stronger now. I feel so bad for Bebe because it's just like, poor boy. He wants to be here, even though I don't think Japan really likes foreigners that much. Depending on the foreigner type, it depends. It's just, oh my god, they have issues. Like IRL, it's cool. Just do your thing, Japan. It's almost time to say matane. I'll see you at school, okay? That's right. You just had to go back to the dorm. Poor Bebe. Poor Bebe. It says cafe work. Let's go and talk to Drunk Monk or Devil. We can get Rainbow Snake. If no Drunk Monk, then we level up Nekomata. Nekomata it is. Colonia Mall. Try hard, da, 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 too long. I spent 4 years in Japan. Nice. What was it like? Or did they say what their experience was like? Because I hear mixed things, honestly, about like if people like or don't like foreigners in Japan, or it depends. Like, did they have a good experience? I guess. Because I've heard such mixed things, which I mean, it's gonna depend on the region anyway, right? And it's people act like people, but it's interesting. Stay till midnight? Yes. Lucky Fortune. So is your favorite persona, Augusto, is your favorite persona Mara then for sure? Or do you have like another favorite? Because I would say like non-Mimi favorite is like Izanagi from 4. Please sit down so we can begin today's lecture. Ara ara lo ara adai. So listen up, here's a story. Shiva, Vishnu, Beelzebub, and Metatron. Very nice. Do you have a preferred style between the classic drawn versus the P5 like CG ones? Because I personally favor the drawn ones. Like obviously they have to be CG, like CG or like whatever in cuts in the battles, but I love the drawn art style. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Miss Teruchi was supposed to teach today, but she had an emergency. I'll be instructor instead. Today we'll learn about natural magic, similar to paganism, which we discussed before. Natural magic is obviously enough magic that draws its power from nature. The most popular form is probably herbalism. Calendar-based spells are also a form of natural magic since they involve the seasons. Some of you may be familiar with dowsing, which uses a pendulum or a cane to find things underground. This too is a form of natural magic. It was first used to detect sources of water. That should be enough examples, I think. Let's move on to the basic mindset of natural magic. You must first recognize yourself as part of nature and accept its power. Yeah, Kaneko art style so unique. Yes. Nothing against the modern one, right? It's just like at some point we just need to do a side by side. The drawn just looks so much better. Even great like detailed CG just doesn't hit the same way the old art does. Like for me, because I love FF7 as well. I don't. Who would think? I have a poster on the wall over there. The hand-drawn art for FF7 is so beautiful. I love it so much. And Kaneko. Is Kaneko the specific artist from the Persona SMT series? You must first recognize yourself as part of nature and accept its power. In other words, think of human existence as a microcosm of a vast cosmology, which, pretty much. This mindset is based on the idea of the 4 classical elements. Ancient magicians thought that different objects with shared common element would react to one another. They did experiment after experiment trying to prove their hypothesis hypothesis about nature. Are you listening? Certainly hope so. I'll give you a little test to make sure. You'll receive an ill omen if you get it wrong. Ada lo ada die. Who do I pick? Alright, Sepai, I asked thee, what form of natural magic was used to look for water sources? Yo mom. Just kidding. Dowsing. Dowsing. It is dowsing. Excellent work. Your answer rings true. No news is good news. But back to the main subject. Prayer is part of natural magic. A characteristic of the prayers in natural magic is that many of them praise the earth goddess. This ties to the concept of natural magic as a way of invoking nature's blessing. Do you like granola? As time passes, natural magic develops into natural science. From the tradition to natural science, but in the transition to natural science, a key element was lost. It's a problem of time. Natural magic forbade the use of performing spells that were against the normal flow of time. Its practitioners believed that magic should not defy nature and that this day should take care to follow natural. And to this day, take care to follow natural. I need more coffee to read that sentence. You gave the correct answer. Your charm increased. You're now extra charming. Off the charts. Priestess. We get to make some chocolate with Fuka. Hey Sepai-chan, are you coming to the cooking club today? After I pee, yes. My favorite mechanic in Persona 3, or should I say P3. Just makes you feel better. And we haven't gone to Tartar, so we're actually great anyway. We haven't peed in like a week though, so we should do that. Now we talk to Fuka. Hey, Sepai-chan. Yeah, we're coming to the cooking club after we washed our hands. Alright, let's go. Fuka seems happy. Gekkoukan High Home Economics Room. Sepai-chan, have you decided what to make today? If you haven't, then would you like to make this with me? Look on this page. Chocolate truffles. Don't they look good? Need a lot of work. 8 years later, we're still living in it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. That is awful. Since Fuka has bought the ingredients for them, you just had to try making chocolate truffles. The recipe seems like it would be fairly easy to follow. 1 teaspoon of liqueur doesn't seem like enough. Dissolve 200 grams of milk chocolate in hot water. Am I supposed to put hot water in it or into the water? Fuka's muttering things to herself. Follow only _flans_ for actual cooking. Oh god. I have to plug cooking in when I see this. It's my cooking channel. Do you need any help? No, it's okay. It should be able to do this. Thanks though. Fuka seems to be having fun. You made your own batch of truffles. They came out pretty well. Obtain chocolate truffle. Give them to someone to go out your taste off and make them happy. Yes, I'm done. Much more fun than 2 people here. Thanks, Sepai-chan. Fuka's laughing as if she's truly having fun. I feel like we've gotten a little closer to Fuka. The Fukuyama Kishi social link has reached level 2. Prior to Persona, the Priest Arcana has grown. How does this look? It looks a little odd-shaped. There's an apple-sized dark substance in the plate that Fuka handed to you. What is this? This is big. It's a chocolate truffle, of course. A sour smell wafts from the so-called truffle. I thought the teaspoon of liqueur wasn't enough, so I used a cup of it. So, girl made me have to go to the kitchen to... A teaspoon, so a singular teaspoon, right? So you can see my hand, right? So this is just, you do this in relation visually. 3 teaspoons is here, alright? That's like, let's do like a little pen thing, right? So roughly the thing, right, the little plunge for the pen is like 3 teaspoons. Not the best visual, right? But you can see it's not that much. A cup. The whole contents of that measuring cup fits in the cup. A cup is here. Fuka, you are a monster. You are the true final villain of this game with what you have done to the art of cooking. She used like 20 times, if not more, the amount of liquor. How did that even take solid shape? It should have burned the school down. I didn't realize this game would trigger me like this. Look, see? Fuka's proudly holding up a bottle labeled... Can we just get hand face palms in chat? Vinegar. It hurts. It hurts so bad. She has been exposed to Junpei. In her defense, she has had to live in the same dorm as Junpei. We are all experiencing brain rot as a result of this. It's obviously incredible, inedible. You just had to point this out to Fuka. Huh? Oh, you're right. It says rice vinegar. I didn't notice at all. I'm hope... Girl. Definitely exposed to too much Junpei. I'm hopeless, aren't I? I just want to help everyone even outside of battle. So I thought they might like having some homemade food or sweets when they're tired. Fuka. Even if by your own ineptitude. It would be as if you're working for the shadows by trying to poison us with the war crime you're trying to call chocolate truffles. It's not a food. It's a UN-sanctioned criminal action. But I want to try harder so this guy... I want to try harder so that I can get better at this.
Plus, now that you're helping me out, I want to succeed even more. I'll try harder next time. Just try the right amount, Fuka. I love you. Just try the right amount. Finish your cooking club meeting and head back to the dorm. You regretted everything.
Oh, hey!
She's definitely working for the shadows, but trying to feed us that. And we're very close to finishing President. I'm not finishing this stream. My, you enthusiastic. I used to be accosted by people, but recently I had an interesting encounter. I was a young man, not much older than you. Guess what he said? Hey, sup? He said, thank you. Did you hear wrong? I was just as surprised as you, so I asked him to repeat himself. Sure enough, that's what he said. I was shocked someone would actually thank me for selling fake products. President Tanaka seems amused. But then, he told me that he quit his part-time job and was going to study to become a public prosecutor. He wants to punish businessmen like me for breaking the rules. Based. Hello, it's me, Little CJ. I sell fake products. You're a real product, CJ. You're all good. Your streams are great content. Fellow DGen Romper and wonderful human. Little CJ. Let's get you a shout. How you doing, dude? Sup, dude? Persona 4 Golden. Great game. Wants to punish businessmen like me for bending the rules. He said I was an example of a negative role model. As if. As if. This is me worrying too much, but what if... Just what if... What if he does become a public prosecutor and puts me behind bars? Then I wouldn't be able to give you any advice anymore. Just chilling and relaxed for a bit before Kevin gets off and calls. Aw, nice. How's Gavin doing? President Tanaka seems upset. I feel like you understand him a little better now. You hope he rots in prison for selling fake products. Maybe. I am totally not refreshing Steam store so I could buy Persona 5 for Royal. Both doing tons better. Love it. Especially after last night. True. 25 minutes. P5R in 25 minutes. Let's go. Hopefully. If not, like an hour after that. Whatever. Business Social Link reached level 8. So 10 is when they're maxed out. I want the shareholders to know about this. Apparently, kids these days aren't as naive as we thought. President Tanaka left. Pretty base, though, to be like, hey, you inspired me to stop people like you from doing what you do. I have the same relationship with my dad, kind of, when he was alive or whatever. Sorry. Nose is itchy. Just like, you know what, don't you hate when, like, edge of your nose is just, like, itchy like that? I can turn off camera quick and just, blow nose real quick. I'm not sick, just don't want to show that. Well, you're dealing with other things, CJ. By the way, CJ... Blame it on my nose ring? Fair enough. We have a new friend in chat, so just... as a heads up. We have a new friend in chat. Cell phone rang. Good morning, this is Theodore. There's a human, 2 of them. You know I don't mean that, CJ. Be less DJ. Please. Love you. Theo, Dad, get out of here. No, Theo wants you to be less DJ right now, too. Like they're vibing, they're cool, I'm just letting you know we have new people in chat. Yes. Specifically in this run, at least. Oh, no, he is making it hard for you, isn't it? Phrasing. Think. Wonder we're on Tartarus. Please carry out a search and rescue. Goodbye now. Call ended. I mean, Theo is very hot. Love Theo. Finally time for lunch. Sipai-sama, I need to talk to you. Can you come to the Fashion Club meeting today? Haven't decided. 26. Star. Yeah, because we're going to see Akahatko, yo.
One... You mean... Wait, CJ, you mean French Ollie London, but for Japan? Long title, it's gonna stick. I don't know if Ollie London has a preferred name now. If they do, no misnaming intended. Onegaishimasu, please come if you can. I need to talk with you about something. I don't know what to do. I'll be waiting. So honestly, Bebe, there's a bit of love going on for Bebe after what's going on to them. Maybe we should join them after school. Because we're at the point where in the social link and CPI, I have something I want to ask you. Stop being cultural cringe, baby. He is cultural cringe, but his story is sad though, because basically he's at the point now where his uncle's like, oh, we might not be supporting you to stay here, in Japan, because whatever. So we want you to come back to France, right? So we got to that point, and it's like, yes, he's cringy in his like what he does. What part of that does this not understand? Oh, what is it? Well, no, never mind. Sorry to bother you. Akiko's acting strange. Maybe we should ask him about it later. Maybe we should. Lunch break's almost over. Return to your classroom. CJ. Class is ended for today. Yep, same. I freaking love Akihiko. He's so cool. Though Akihiko had a moment. 2 girls were hitting on him, and they left after we got meatballs. Oddly close to meatball as a word. Neither here nor there. Cocoa fruit. Dejan has cute Catco background. And they have to pee, but I wish I didn't have to get up. Go pee, it's okay. CPI, what's up? Oh yeah. CJ. So 2 girls were hitting on him, and he was just like, "Oh, I want to go in and get some meatball, you know. So let's go in." And at the end of it, right, the girls left, and I was just like, "Oh," like Femc was like, "Hey, it's those 2 girls," and he was like, "Oh, I know what happened. Did they want meatballs too?" It's like they weren't hungry for that. I love that about Akiko. Food over whammon. Yeah, definitely not that skilled. Fair enough. Spend time after school with Akiko? Yes. And it's just like, oh my god, he prime himbo, and I love him. Front of the dorm. Akiko's completely silent. Are you feeling sick? Oh, are you angry? Huh? Oh, no, sorry. Akiko scratches his head. That's like saying, we spent time with Ryan Reynolds. Like, why are you asking, game? Babes, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Look, if you don't want to tell me, then you don't have to. It's just... Is it true that you're going out with Junpei? He's just a friend. Let's be nice. I see. Oh no, it's just a rumor I heard. Sorry. Okay, we need this. Akihiko. Dating flags. Stupid. Let's see. Okay, it's alright. We did Akihiko Dade. Yes, I see. So it just surprised me a little. Akihiko seems relieved. Is it bad enough that I listened to a rumor but then I confronted you about it? It was incredibly rude of me. If I hear anyone say that again, I'll tell them it's not true. Please do. Wait. That doesn't seem like an issue, okay? Oh! Fuck. I might not have fucked it up completely. It's fine. The 26. Let's see when our last save was. We're gonna redo it. We're gonna redo it. We're gonna redo it. Front of dorm. Akiko's completely silent. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is rank 4. So 1. I really appreciate it. Huh? Oh, no, sorry. Scratches his head. Look, if you don't want to tell me, then you don't have to. It's just, is it true that you're going out with Junpei? Pretty much. And it tracks. No, he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you. Oh, no, there's a rumor I heard, sorry. In the dumpster with Stupe. Agreed. Don't get the wrong idea, senpai. So, does that not read like the wrong option for wanting to date him? I see. Anyway, I'm sorry. Akiko seems apologetic. No, as a woman, it's on track. It just reads weird, content-wise. To me, at least. It's bad enough that I listened to a rumor, but then I confided... It's bad enough that I listened to a rumor, but then I confronted you about it. It was incredibly rude of me. If I hear anyone say that again, I'll tell them it's not true. Please do. I like multiple times? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I don't like rumors either. Akiko nods seriously. Should we go get some to eat on our way home? Oh, we're already all the way back at the dorm. I think it's rude too. Thank you, Kesa. Like, I understand that, CJ, that you've used that line though as well. So it's not wrong, right? It sounds like could mean disinterest in a vague way. And that might just be my... Yeah, because it's like, do you want anything to eat? Akihiko, dangerous. They're both true. They're both true. Something spicy. Yeah, that might be nice for a change. Akiko brightens up as if a major weight has been lifted from his shoulders. Could Akiko have been worried about you? I feel like you feel like your bond with Akiko has gotten a little stronger. Here's the hubby I want to be with, and he's asking about another dude. So you just kind of go, don't get the wrong idea because he isn't the one I like. But that's not the same sentence. In like, so in the way that the subject's used, right? Like, even if the intention is the same by using the other sentence, because they have to cut it super short. But it's just, I don't know. I guess that's why, right? I think that's the intention they intended, but because it got cut short, it was like, oh. So I think you're right. It's interesting. Then shall we go? You and Akiko went out to eat, then returned to the dorm after getting to the dorm. That makes sense.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Gonna go out for a bit. See you later. Akiko's left. And again, I'm not the best with like things. That's the thing about P3. Oh, it's you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. We spent some time with Mutatsu. Spent some time with Mutatsu. Gonna have to fill in some protect lines to make shit make sense. Very fair. Incredibly fair. What a strange kid. Mutatsu seems amused. He seems amused. Oh, it's you. Hey, can you help me out, kid? I don't feel so good. Damn it. I can't believe I let this happen. Oh, I'm in bad shape. You should get home. Yeah, you're right, kid. I should go home and sleep. Mutatsu agreed with you. But even if I go home, I completely forgot I have a memorial service to conduct. Reciting the Hajj Sutras. The Hajj Sutra with a hangover. Ugh. Before, no matter how much I drank, all I needed was a cold shower to snap out of it. Guess I'm getting old. Times like these, I wish I didn't live alone. Made him a South Park character at the end of that read.
You're single? You're a woman after all, huh? Sticking your nose into someone else's affairs. Got all these gaudy rings on now, but I used to wear a wedding ring, you know. Mutatsu seems down. If you think about it, living alone's probably the best thing a person could do. You don't have to wait for someone else to get out of the bathroom when you need to. My son took forever in there. Excuse? Yeah, living alone's the way to achieve peace and serenity. Buddha kinda fucked up. All things visible are bound to change and disappear. Cancelled monk. All things in this world are not singular. They are smaller parts of a bigger picture. And yet, they're all different from each other. All things in this world are unique. To put it simply, no matter how hard you try, keep this in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. You try to live your life right, someone else can always fuck it up. All things are unique. Yet they are not singular. Maybe you've messed up my life a bit too. You saw through Mutatsu's harsh words and felt his kindness, and also his sick rhymes. You understand Mutatsu better now. Shut up, punk. All I know, time is a valuable thing. The unusual monk's social link has reached level 6. Prior to create personas of the Tower Arcana has grown. So has Mara. Kick the shin. Which one? Getting sleepy. I'm going home, kid. My head's killing me. I've got work in the morning. I fucked up. Oh yeah, about the memorial service. Kid was only about 19. Random murder victim. What a harsh world we live in. Weird bullet wound and crucifix? What the fuck was that doing in Japan? Hit him in the head to get rid of his headache. You be careful on your way home, okay, kid? Just had to go back to the dorm. You overheard a conversation. Hey, did you hear about those people who were found unconscious recently? I guess they're all in pairs. What? Like they're attempting double Minecraft-icide? I don't know, but if I could pass out with someone I liked, I wouldn't mind being unconscious. I would mind. First bell is wrong. Class is ended for today. Save as well, since we now have fixed our foible with the Akihiko flags. Let's see. We already have we have a lot of frapple beats. We don't really need cards. Priestess, let's make some chocolat. Let me see if we have a... Ooh. Y'all. We have a Tartarus section coming up. This is hype. So, July 1st, Tartarus. We're so close, we're definitely doing Tartarus because we're going to be up for a while anyway. Let's check Steam again. I really want P5 to be available. I just want this over with so I can download it. What? That tease of a 1 hour mark. Naughty Steam. Fuka. Fuka time. Hey, Senpai-chan. You coming to the cooking club today? Fuka seems to want you... Fuka seems to want to go to the cooking club with you. Would you like to spend some time with her after school? Yes, let's do it. Okay then, let's go. Fuka seems happy. Gekon High School, home economics room. Thinking of making this today. Ta-da! Sweet fries. Everybody loves them. Bought a ton of sweet potatoes for them, so even if we mess up a little, it won't be a problem. So you can relax a little too, Senpai-chan. Want me to teach you? I love Atlas's, like, short options. Please don't let her do the cooking. Let's do our best. Yep. Fuka seems to be motivated to destroy whatever this meal's supposed to be. You follow the recipe from the book Fuka brought. Fuka decides to whip out the Necronomicon. Fuka whips out some squid. Not sure how you're gonna get sweet fries out of squid. Fuka accidentally summons Cthulhu and destroys the entire world. How many social links do you need to complete the compendium? I was missing like 5, because it was like, just time got kind of cut short, Augusto. So basically, I maxed out the ones that are closest to maxing out at the end of my first run. I think there's like 3 or 4 that I actually need the items for the fusions. but because we don't need to worry about the grinding social stats at all, we're going to just get all of them so we can get a very special persona, and I'm not going to say what it is until we have it. Cutting up the potatoes took a bit of time, but otherwise it went smoothly. Yeah, I think I was missing like 3 to 5 different social link maxes, because like I didn't even touch Aeon. I missed the flags, and it was too many I was behind on that. Like, if I tried Aeon, it would have just wasted time that other social links could have been maxed out with at the time for what I needed for the other fusions. It was rough. It was rough. On beginner mode. On beginner mode, it was I know how that, but I know how that, how is that persona? Yep. You know. Stretch with pixels. Thank you, Pix. Can we get a Pix shout out once Pix texts in chat as well? Hi, Pixels. We're doing more P3P. Gonna go for a while. P5 going on sale in like minutes. Hey, hey. Cooking with cocoa. 1 tablespoon of melted butter. That's here. Just in case. Nice. Roughly the plunge as well. Roughly the plunge, and that is 1 tablespoon. To get the gaming case discount price, it won't be discounted, but it's not going to go down in price, so, you know. Maybe a CD key will come up, but I'd just rather get it from Steam Direct at this point and get it right away. We're vibing, Pixels. How are you doing? 1 tablespoon of melted butter. Didn't melt the butter yet, though. What do I do? There's no time now. Oh, butter's just hardened oils, right? I could probably just substitute oil. Olive oil should do the trick. I actually yelled the thing. Still just wishlist right now. Butter's just hardened oil, right? I could probably substitute oil. Olive oil should do the trick. Fuuka's muttering something to herself. Okay, final steps to put this in the oven. I'll put yours in too, Senpai-chan. Let's see, the temperature is 180 degrees and the settings for residual heat is... Fuuka's operating the oven extremely quickly. I'm pretty good with machines. I like taking my time reading through the instruction manuals for electronic devices too. Does this make me seem weird? That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really, but I'm happy to hear that. I thought it was embarrassing because it wasn't really girl-like. Fuuka, don't put yourself down like that. It's men that are bad with instructions, not women. And non-binary people could be equally bad or not bad with instructions. It's not getting available. We're gonna do a lucky BRB after we do the social link thing. It'll be fine. I promise, Pixels, it'll be fine. We'll get through this together. I shook. I think it's just my first time I've said something like that. Tell the truth, I knew that you wouldn't judge me over that. You sensed affection from Fuuka. Feels as if you've gotten even closer to Fuuka. It's 5 AM. Fuck. That is late. There's the thing. Anyone can be good with instructions. Just read them. It's really fine. Fuuka Yamagashi Social Link has reached level 3. Power to create persona to the Perisis Arcana has grown. Chat with Fuuka while waiting for the sweet fries to break. Okay, I think it's done. Hot, hot. I forgot that we have oven mitts. Look, Senpai-chan, they look beautiful. The sweet potatoes lie in the pan. Look nothing like sweet fries. Actually, they don't even look like food. You're especially confused by the texture of Fuuka's fries. Oh, these ones look normal. They're the ones that you made, Senpai-chan. Thank goodness. They look really delicious. I'll give you all of them. No, I feel bad if I did. You went through all the trouble making them. I'll take a few. Fuuka seems a little depressed. Thanks for the food. It's delicious. Zipa-chan, yours are really delicious. Fuka's fries. I guess I'm no match for our leader. There's always next time. Thanks. Fuka's smiling again. It's almost time for us to go back home. Let's clean up and go back. You said to take the street fries that turned out good. Taste street fries times 2. Give them to someone when you go out on a day off. Make them happy. Finish your activities at the cooking club and decide to go back. Someone remind me to give that to someone, but like, oh my god.
Where have you been?
Okay, I thought that was my mic stand. That's guitar. I'm taking a BRB after that.